Guthrie Bluejay football is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, and you. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. North Church Guthrie, you matter. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Senator Chuck Hall, taking care of the people's business. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 2415. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. Strive Wellness Lounge, health therapy. Companion Healthcare, home health. Guthrie Bluejay football is also brought to you by Interbank, A-Team Overhead Door, Red River Roofing, Guthrie Tag Agency, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Mosquito and Pest Authority, Reese Appliance Repair, Exxon, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma.
Welcome to Guthrie Football. The following is a production of Guthrie Football, spanning across the Blue Jay Network.
Throws it up for Dante Boston, a triple coverage. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Now, let's go live to the stadium with the voice of the Blue Jays, Chris Evans, and tonight's Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Hello and welcome everybody to Cameron Stadium in Lawton, Oklahoma. Guthrie Bluejay football is on the air here on GNP TV. So glad you're with us. The regular season finale. It is the Blue Jays taking on the Lawton Wolverines in a 5A2 matchup. Blue Jays trying to secure a playoff spot, a home playoff spot. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more as we appreciate you again checking us out here tonight. Our production crew has made the trip down here to Comanche County, including our camera crew, Lance Evans, Wager Silvas, and Justin Seabolt. Producer is Connor Phillips. Executive producer is Ronnie Phillips. Sean Silvas down on the field working on his microphone. The coach, Scott Mick. Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. And, guys, Blue Jays get a secured victory tonight, but also a little bit later on, we'll do that job for them. A little bit scoreboard watching as Guthrie's huge Carl Albert fans tonight. Carl Albert's on the road at Altus. And if Guthrie wins and Carl Albert wins, Guthrie's at home next week and hosting a first-round playoff game. If Altus were to win by 3 or less, I think that puts Guthrie back at the number 2 spots, or at the 3 spot. There's a bunch of scenarios we'll get to here in a little bit. Main thing, we need a Blue Jay victory, and we need a Carl Albert victory to secure that home first-round playoff game.
Blue Jays got to take care of their own business right here on the field tonight, and we'll be paying attention to that CA game. I do think CA obviously is a heavy favorite in that game, but as we saw a few weeks ago, Altus, very capable football team. They can put a lot of points on the board. They can move the ball up and down the field. I think it's going to come down to whether or not they can stop that number 1 over there at Carl Albert. He's a man amongst the boys. We saw that last week. You know, an interesting stat, I was talking to head coach Kelly Beebe. Xavier Robinson, now at the University of Oklahoma, never ran for over 100 yards against the Blue Jays. Kid last week went for 165.
Yeah. And coach, as much important as Blue Jay fans will be watching that, the coaches and the players got to be watching the Lawton Wolverines who enter the ball game 4-5. They're going to miss the playoffs this year. More on that here in a little bit. But numbers, Altus, Carl Albert, all that down in Jackson County does not matter. You got to take care of business here on the field.
Yeah, you got to win the game you're in. And, if you don't pay attention to Lawton, they got enough speed on the edges, they can hurt you in a hurry. So Blue Jays need to, that was a tough loss last week. They need to get out of their minds real quick and get right back on the field and get after these Wolverines. Absolutely.
It is senior night here in Lawton. So we got a lot to get on here on the pregame show, brought to you by Bank First, the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. We're going to get into some series history. That'll be a really quick one, I promise you there. There's some game notes, keys to victory, and a whole lot of other stuff that the Blue Jays looking for win number 8 here in the regular season. It's been a good season, but now we really play for keeps starting tonight. Take our opening timeout. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. loyal to you.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
Tina and Stefan and the entire staff, they are who you see them be. I mean, they're genuine people. They care about people. They've spent their entire lives in healthcare.
I can honestly say I'm 65 years old, and I'm probably in the best health I've been in my whole life, to be honest with you. And it's thanks to Stefan and his staff here, because everything they've done for me is just worked tremendously.
I just highly recommend Strive to anybody who's wanting to see a real improvement in their overall health, to be quite frank, their quality of life.
Welcome back, Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Week 10 sometimes feels like week 0 on the production crew. Glad with you here on GNP TV. We do hope Ronnie will get all that muted here. Yep, we got it all figured out here. There we go. All right, Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Big thank you to Laverne and Tina and the great crew in the historic area in downtown Guthrie. One of the original Bank First.
Yeah, one of the originals, and I tell everybody over the years I've gotten to know a lot of people that run Bank First locations. Laverne's the best in the business, does a tremendous job. Just a great citizen for our community, great supporter of everything. Just the nicest freaking guy.
Really is, yeah.
And so, great team down there at Bank First. Highly recommend you go down and see them.
Absolutely. Personal checking, business checking. They got some loan opportunities for you as well. And Sean Silvas, are you in area? I see you walking down the stairs. We'll see if the microphone's working for you, buddy.
I think it's working right now.
Okay.
When I get over to the south side, it might not be so much.
All right, we got the mute button ready to go, so we'll get you in place here in just a little bit, guys, as we get ready for the national anthem here by the Lawton High School Marching Band. We can probably go ahead and mute Sean until he's in position. But let's take a look at the series history between these two programs. And as I promised, it will go really, really fast because this is just the second ever meeting between these two ball clubs. Last year in Guthrie, very memorable ball game. Guthrie won it, but if you remember, it was the first edition of the Mud Bowl. We had one a couple weeks ago against Altus, but some cool video came out of that ball game.
It's an every year occurrence here lately. But I tell you who loves those games, the kids. Tell you who hates those games, anybody that works on the field, Scott.
Yeah, or anybody that has to clean the jerseys and pants.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
I did a little bit of homework on here. Guthrie versus the Lawton schools. Of course, there's Lawton High, Lawton Ike, and Lawton MacArthur. Guthrie against those 3 Lawton schools going back to 2006. Coach Mickey, you're a big part of these numbers here. Guthrie's 12-3 overall against those teams, 8-0 inside Jelsma Stadium, 3-2 on this field here, and 1-1 on neutral field. And there for a while, Lawton MacArthur, the sister school of these Wolverines here, all the games seem to be Lawton. Now, Lawton Mac has come together the last 2 years, and there's another scenario where Lawton MacArthur could be coming to Guthrie next week on another 5A1 scenario here. But these are just some of the numbers that we talk about here, but had some good success over the years.
Yeah, we've definitely played the Lawton schools well. Lawton Mac's always a tough challenge, when we play them, and I think the last time I was here, we were on the wrong end of that one. They had a really good tailback, and we couldn't stop him. And then he also played defense, and we couldn't block him. So
those are two pretty important things, Scotty.
Yeah, when you can't block people and you can't tackle them, it's hard to win.
And Coach, was it Hayden Calvert that got his start here and had a pretty good ball game, or am I thinking of?
So he came in and relieved at home.
At home and got the
then
start
came here, for his first start. Yeah.
So, Guthrie's had some good success here. As we're waiting to get to the national anthem here, we'll continue here. Let's take a look at some. It's about to happen. So we'll wait here, or we're about to have the national anthem. It looks like a small crowd for Guthrie across the way, making the way here for the final game of the regular season. And let's go downstairs with tonight's national anthem. There was tonight's national anthem. Good job there by the Lawton High School Wolverine Marching Band as we get set for Blue Jay football here in a little bit. Blue Jays 7-2, Lawton High 4-5. And before we get to some game notes, Lawton High in the history, they were up in 6A2 for a good part, 5A last couple of years, but there for a while, they were a pretty darn good ball club that would get to a lot of semifinals. They would run into some juggernauts of programs, but this is a program that has won a lot of games in the past. But 4-5 this year, and we'll get some games in here. But I really like Coach Lorenzo Williams in his second year here as well.
Yeah, Lorenzo had great success at Southmore and
Westmore.
Westmore, and of course played at the University of Missouri. And he's a true football guy, and is going to do the right things down here. And you talked about that history. There was a time where there's been some Hall of Famers play out of here. I'm talking about Hall of Famers at the NFL level that played here for Lawton High. So they have a football tradition, no doubt about it. Been kind of a little bit rougher sledding in recent years.
In fact, there's a road in here called Will Shields Boulevard.
He's pretty good.
Might be one guy in the past. So, all right, we'll take a second time out here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Come back, look at some game notes between these two programs. Some interesting things there. We'll have keys to victory. We'll have captains and a whole lot more here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
Since 2002, S&T Oilfield Services has delivered trusted, family-owned expertise from Texas to Arkansas to Wyoming. With over 2 decades of experience, a spotless safety record, and certified professionals, we provide customized flowback solutions you can count on. From completion to production, we put reliability, safety, and your success first. Schedule service today at 580-799-4428 or visit satoilfieldservice.com. At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
You spoke. Chuck Hall listened. In the state Senate, Chuck Hall is delivering real conservative results. He cuts taxes, invested in our schools, and passed the toughest anti-illegal immigration law in the nation. Standing shoulder to shoulder with President Trump, Chuck Hall defends Oklahoma values: faith, freedom, family, and our way of life. Senator Chuck Hall, your voice, your values, your conservative fighter.
Lawton, Oklahoma. Sean's microphone was absolutely perfect in the break. As soon as we come on the air,
That's it.
Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show as we get set for Guthrie and Lawton, both teams in the locker room. Captains starting ready to make their way out onto the field. Let's go down to our fourth member down on the field, Sean Silvas. Beautiful night for high school football.
It is a beautiful night, guys. The band's playing. The sun went down and it quit being so hot. The weather's pretty nice here.
Absolutely. I think we're going to get into the upper 50s, maybe the lower 50s as we get but Sean, back on the artificial turf here, and
yes,
it's been down for a couple of years, but a very nice playing surface.
Yeah, for sure. You guys were talking about the mud bowl earlier. I don't think we're going to have that issue tonight. The field's actually in really good shape.
All right, Sean, we'll come back to you here in a little bit with the Mercy Health report as the captains make their way out onto the field for both ball clubs. And I think we got time to look at some game notes coming into this contest for both ball clubs. And we'll start with the Guthrie Blue Jays, looking for some, as we mentioned, got to win this ball game and get some help from Carl Alberts to get that number 2 spot in the playoffs next week.
Yeah, looking for get this victory like Coach talked earlier. You got to take care of your own business. Be paying close attention to game just down the road a piece from us tonight in Altus.
And I don't want Coach Schmick to talk about this unless he wants to. I brought this up the other day to you. I go, you realize how Guthrie's been good for over 2 decades of football?
25 years.
And so I looked it up. Guthrie's missed the playoffs 2 times out of the last 25 years. It's just amazing. You see teams up and down. El Reno really good and then really bad. You see, Carl has stayed the course, but you see teams up and down. This is what a program is all
and
about.
that's what I told you, and we were talking about. So that's the definition. By definition, that means we have a program.
And as we mentioned, Guthrie's won those 9 straight games. There you see the Blue Jay captains on Yogi Creed, Amari Watson, Pena, and Maddox Vaughn, and here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. We'll get back to the game notes here in just a second for Lawton, but let's go downstairs with tonight's coin toss with tonight's officiating crew. We'll let Sean take over.
Number one, we're going to have sportsmanship at all times. No matter what the score is, who's head, we're going to be good sports. You're the captains. If you see one of your players act out of line, you go talk to them that way. We don't have to, and there's any penalties, okay? Number 2, go out and have fun playing football all your lives. Number 3, when you get home tonight, thank God he gave me the gift of ability to play football. White, you're my visitor. There's a head, there's a tail. Head, there's a tail. You call it in the air for me. Tails. Call tails. It is a head.
All right, we'll blame Sean on that coin toss. When's the last time Guthrie won a coin toss?
I don't know, but usually the tails never fails unless Guthrie's calling it. Yeah, we need to change that up.
Game officials tonight. Referee is Mark Walters, you just heard there. The umpire, Ben McAllister. Headlinesman, Todd McKenzie. Line judge is Bob Sandlin. And the back judge is Ian Thompson for tonight's officials. So sounds like you got a pretty good crew here tonight. As you see the Blue Jays and Wolverines shake hands, they'll be coming out onto the field here in just a few moments. Need one more break, Ronnie? We need 2 more. All right, let's take a timeout here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Come back, finish up those game notes here from Lawton, Oklahoma.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
I've known John for a long time. I like the fact that I can drive into the Autoplex and I know I'm going to get greeted by a courteous salesperson that's really there to help me. Not to pressure me to buy a car, but to help me. I've sent a lot of people to John. They make you feel like they were very, very glad you bought a car from John Vance.
John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a Pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say in life, you gotta look for the rainbows. It's right here in our new Rainbow Slush, a delicious prism of lemonade, strawberries, and blue raspberry. Discover Flavorista favorites in the Sonic app.
You wanna live free?
Cameron Stadium, Lawton, Oklahoma, Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Both teams are waiting to run out onto the field. Let's quickly go back to those game notes and take a look at the Lawton Wolverines. And guys, we mentioned earlier, Coach Lorenzo Williams, he was the coach of the year in his district over at Westmore. Make the move over here, and now they've lost 3 straight district games. Of course, a big part of their district schedule later part of the year, and first time since 2021 that the Wolverines will not qualify for the playoffs. And you look at Lawton Mac, they're fighting for a district championship tonight. Lawton Ike won their first football game of the year last night, and with that 1-9 record, they are now officially in the playoffs. Believe it or not.
Wow.
So Lawton, the third team here in Lawton, will not make the playoffs. So 2 out of 3 make it. And Lawton just kind of shows you how crazy high school football is. Lawton's 4-5. Lawton Ike, Lawton High is 4-5 out of the playoffs. Lawton Ike 1-9 in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's nuts. But you know that it's based on how many teams are in that. You know, I mean, there's just a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
So you know, you never know what's going to happen. Rarely does that happen.
Right.
Rarely, but boy, it sure did this year.
Coach Mick, you know, you know Coach Williams for a while, and I'm friends with him on Facebook, and he just seems like a really, really great guy, like a team that would love to play for somebody like him.
No, he's a good dude, and he does a good job, and he's very knowledgeable when it comes to X's and O's, but he knows how to handle kids.
Yeah.
And this is a good fit for him. He'll do a good job here at Lawton.
Yeah, he came over, you know, I think he played at Midwest City during his playing days, and so he'll get them going once again here. Just need a little bit more time to get things going. So as we await teams, let's take one more timeout, our final timeout. When we come back, we will wrap it up. A very important message. We'll go there someday. I'm glad I put we can get that off there. All right, Lawton makes their way out onto the field. Pretty sharp uniforms. It is senior night in their final game of the season. Blue Jays have yet to come out. We'll take a timeout. Hopefully we'll come back in time. If not, we'll replay it for you. Final timeout. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Need a garage door expert you can trust? Meet Paul Creed, Guthrie born and raised, and the owner of A-Team Overhead Door. With over 25 years of experience, Paul is Guthrie's go-to pro for garage door installation, service, and repair. From simple fixes to brand new installs, residential or commercial, the A-Team has you covered. Call 405-642-7065 or email ateamoverheaddoor@gmail.com. A-Team Overhead Door, the varsity choice for all your overhead door needs.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
And I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs, 405-819-8888. 8293.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
Welcome back. Jays and Wolverines getting ready to start here in a little over 4 minutes here. Blue Jays making their way to their balloon, or actually the paper tonight, as we'll get popped up on your screen here in just a few seconds. Welcome back, Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Isn't it amazing? It seems like we were just getting ready for week 0 football season, and just how fast it goes. Does it seem as fast to you, Coach Mick, this year as other years, or are they just kind of one after another?
I can't believe it's already week 10.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems like, which I joined the broadcast late this year with you guys, and so I don't even know what week that was. Was that week 2?
No, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere.
Week 1 of the year. You're basically all year. You're eligible for the bonus.
Oh, okay. Well, it seems like we've only done about 4 of these.
Yeah, it goes so
honestly,
fast. Yeah.
Like it
goes so fast. So fast.
I mean, it was a game that we want to forget about in Tuttle, who is going to go undefeated in the regular season and is probably the favorite team to win in Class 4A. So here come the Blue Jays out onto the field for the season finale, regular season finale. But, you look at Guthrie, 2 losses this year, the number 1 team in Class 4A football, the favorite to win 4A, and their other loss to the Class 5A number 1 team and the favorite to win 5A. Yeah. So with that loss to Carl Albert, a buzz across the state that Guthrie is one of the teams that can really contend with Carl Albert year in and year out. Nobody really has been consistent like Guthrie has. And now I think a lot of teams in the state are going, yep, Blue Jays are good again this year.
Yeah, and I think that's the real answer. I have noticed some buzz on social media stuff talking about, I think, crazy talk that they're going to have to play a really good game to beat Altus. I mean, they're going to have to play well, but I think they're definitely the favorites in that game. But I think it's more of a reflection of how good Guthrie is than not.
Yeah, and Coach Mick brought it up, in the mud, Guthrie-Altus, Guthrie's pass rush wasn't really able to get to the Altus quarterback as much in the backfield. Carl Albert will have an advantage because they won't be playing in mud against that Guthrie didn't see. Yeah,
they'll have an advantage. The only disadvantage that they have this week is that they're not playing at home. That's a pretty long road trip down to Altus. But that's one of those deals. Altus makes me nervous because of the way they score the football.
Yeah,
and they've scored the football on pretty much everybody. And if you turn it over a couple of times, you look up, all of a sudden, that's not a team you want to keep in a game.
Correct.
What do you think about Elijah Matthews, the talented running back that Guthrie saw last week? He averages about 160 yards per game. How do you see that matchup against the Altus defense?
I don't think Altus will be able to tackle that kid. Like I said, and Phil and I, we were talking about this earlier. I don't think Altus is going to be able to stop Carl Albert. But if they can score with them the entire game and come up with one stop at the end,
kind of hang around,
and just kind of hang around it, and like I said, you catch a turnover, you get a, something in the kicking game goes goofy, and then if you get the ball last, you never know. But hopefully Carl Albert handles their business, and puts them away early that way.
Yeah, we can
We
breathe.
really got to drive the Gels next
That's
week.
right.
Yeah, and we bring up the Carl Albert Altus notes a lot because Guthrie's got to win tonight, and if Carl Albert wins, that secures the number 2 spot. So that's why we continue to talk about it. We've talked about it now. We'll update you throughout the night on the South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Now let's get to the keys to victory for both of these ball clubs here tonight. I think Guthrie, guys, as always, got to establish that running game early. And how good was Dalen Rice passing the football last week? And that only helps that Guthrie running game.
He did it all. I mean, he ran the ball well, threw the ball amazingly well. Had the best game he's had as a quarterback here for the Blue Jays. He's just gotten better every week, Chris, this year, and made really good decisions. And, heck, this kid's went from, hey, you know what, he's a pretty good little quarterback to, you go, wait, that's our quarterback. I mean, and there is a difference.
And Coach, be good on third downs. Guthrie's been pretty good on third downs the last couple of weeks and on fourth downs. I think Dalen's favorite wide receiver in a big situation has been Maddox Vaughn this year.
Yeah, you get in third and short. You're better off, obviously, than third and long. And Maddox has been good, has made some clutch catches. Jace Rainwater's made some clutch catches. Amari made a really good catch last week on a third down, I believe, and took it to the house. And so, we saw Coach Rice before the game, and I reminded him, just call touchdown plays.
Yeah.
Just don't call those other ones.
Just
call the ones.
Just call the ones that score.
It's that easy, guys.
Yeah, it's really not that hard, Scott, as you know.
And I think for Altus guys, just don't hold anything back. It's your last game of the year. Just go out and have fun. And
See what happens.
It is the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. We're underway, and it is Blue Jays out to the 30. That's Scammon, and he'll be down in around the 35-yard line, first down and 10.
Yeah, Chris, Blue Jays are going to come out here offensively, as we know, going to establish the running game. I love what Scotty said earlier. We all thought it for years, but Scotty verbalized it. Good job, Scotty.
Yeah,
just
call touchdown plays.
Just call touchdown plays. It's not very hard. Just call touchdown plays. Offensive coordinator Jason Rice.
And there you see the junior quarterback, Dalen Rice, jersey number 14. His senior off to his left side, Zane Thomas. He's had the start over the last several ball games and has really, really run the ball well in these big-time games.
And Zane he runs the ball harder and harder every week. A lot of confidence right now, doing a good job in all phases of the game. He's an explosive kid. He's the fastest guy on the field for the Blue Jays.
Man in the motion. They will fake it to him, hand it off to Zane Thomas, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. No yards on first down.
Yeah, good job there by Lawton. I think, you'll see these, pretty vanilla plays when you're trying to establish this ball game, see what you got up front, try to get that middle soft.
Sean, real quick, Mercy Health Report. How are we looking tonight for the Blue Jays?
So far, so good. We've only had a couple we've had one injury and a couple little bumps and bruises, but everybody showed up tonight. Big 77 up front's going to be there, so should have a healthy team tonight. We got into the last game of the season with everyone, so hopefully we'll make it to the playoffs same way.
Thank you, Sean. Second down 10, a little pitch to Zane, and there's 4 or 5 Wolverines waiting to bring him down, but Zane will reverse the field, and just way too many of them. He's going to be back near the 22, loss of maybe 14 yards.
Now, Scotty, you cut your teeth before you became an O coordinator as an offensive line coach. What do you tell your kids when they're just getting flat blown by?
Well, right now, they've got enough guys. They've got 2 more guys up on the line of scrimmage than what we can block, and they've got 9 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. They're going to stop the run, and they know what we want to do. And one thing you don't want to do is run backwards as a tailback.
Right.
You're not going to reverse field, and I've only seen a couple of kids in high school football that could do that. One of them was Josh King.
Yeah.
Third down and 26. Dalen throw for the first time. It's caught by Maddox. Got a long way to go. He's tackled at the 26-yard line, well shy of the first down, and Guthrie will go 3 and out on their opening drive.
3 and out's not what you want to see, especially, Scotty, as you talked about, coming off a ball game like last Friday, full of emotion. You got to, and there'll be adjustments made throughout this, but not the way you want to start if you're a Blue Jay fan.
Dalen Rice, the punter, about his 15-yard line. Line drive punt. It will take a huge Guthrie bounce, and Lawton Wolverines will have it right at their 35-yard line for their first try here. Again, the Wolverines led by their head football coach, Lorenzo Williams.
Blue Jay defense, boy, I tell you, they've been wanting to get back in a game situation ever since last Friday. I know this is a defense that prides themselves on being able to, listen, nobody down there thought if we put up 40-plus, they would lose a ball game. But that's what happened last week. These defensive kids, I have a feeling, are going to be ready to go.
Quarterback for the Wolverines, number 4, Joseph Simpson. He's a 6-foot, 180-pound junior. Wolverines will split out to the right with 3 wide receivers. Low snap, left-handed pass, caught shy of the 40, going backwards. Ball's fumbled, and McComb, I think, caused fumble, still loose. And was it number 5?
Number 5.
Pena got it, and Guthrie recovers.
That could be that spark. I know they had more kids, Scotty, up at 9 in the box, but also looked a little flat to me on the offensive side. Defense gives them a gift. Now they got to go out and put some points on the board.
Yeah, right here you got a short field. You got to go take advantage of it, and I think Coach Rice will get them going. I'm sure they had a good talking. And
oh, yeah.
And we're going to get off football right here and see what we can do.
Rowan knocked it loose. Pena jumped on it. Ball's over at the 32-yard line on the plus side of things. So nice little big play for Guthrie. And now Rice will throw on first down because Lawton did load that box, and there's Maddox Vaughn out of bounds near the 25.
I think weeks past, early in the season, end of last year, you've stuffed the box and had to pass. It makes people nervous. But the way Dalen's developed and his maturity this year, we're okay with that, right? Yeah, we'll throw the ball. We'll go get 6, 7, 8, pick it up, move the chains.
Yeah, and I think what you're seeing too is the routes that we're throwing are not long developing routes.
Right.
It's catch the ball, get it out of his hand. You know what I mean?
Long handoff.
Who's your first read? Who's your second read? Get the ball out.
Yep.
We can't. You don't want to hold on to it too long.
Pickup of 7 yards, so it's second down and 3. Zane Thomas got a big chunk of yards on the right side. He goes across the 20, and the Blue Jays will have the first down of the night.
Of course, when you throw the ball, you have a good completion there, pick up 6 or 7. Get a little bit bigger, Scotty, get a little bit more opportunity for the running game.
Yeah, just loosen them up. Just make them understand that you can and will throw the football, back their secondary off. Don't let them safeties get down there and get involved with it, because when you've got 5 offensive linemen or a couple of tight ends in there, the most you got to block with is 7, 8 people. And if they've got 9 defenders, you're outnumbered in the box. So you want to get them safeties back out of the box and back them up a little bit and prove to them that you can throw it.
First down and 10. Dalen threw on the last first down, wants to do it again underneath the route. It's caught by Owen. He's tackled around the 22-yard line, loss on the play. Coach, I want to ask you a question. We see the Blue Jay players squat like a catcher, getting the play in. Is that designed for them to do that, or are the players doing that on their own?
The offensive lineman squatting down?
Yeah, and Owen.
Yeah, they're basically just making sure everybody can see the signal. We hand signal our football plays in, and so they're just making sure that everybody gets on the same page.
I don't know if they were just getting comfortable or not. I know. Now, Owen Wilder, he's the Blue Jay catcher. I understand him squatting down to get the play in. So, loss on a 4, second down and 14. Handoff to Elijah Smith, and he can only get to the 20-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 11.
Right there, they're bringing backside defensive end. I mean, they're bringing those outside linebackers. They're sitting in the 3-4. They're bringing the outside linebackers off the backside edge. So I would not be surprised if, maybe not this series, but the next series, our coaches look at Dalen and go, hey, watch that defensive end. He starts creeping in there. Watch that outside linebacker crashing, and let's pull that thing and replace him, because that's the guy you can't account for.
There you see the Terry Heaton area, but there's the defensive end crashing in the backfield, as you just talked about, Coach. And a pass, trying to thread the needle, trying to find Amari Watson at the 5. The pass falls incomplete, and now you're in 4-down territory with the incomplete pass.
Well, we're on the 30. What are we on, Chris?
About the 20. So it'd be a 37-yard field goal try here. Remember, the freshman Creed came in and hit an extra point of about 34 yards last week.
Yeah, they're going to keep the offense on the field, it looks like, which I would expect.
As you see on your monitor, Guthrie needs about the 9-yard line for the first down. Little past the 9-yard line. 4th down and 12. Maddox Vaughn in the motion. 3 receivers to the far side. Dalen's looking far side. Lobs it up into the end zone. Has a man wide open, and it is caught. Maddox Vaughn with the reception. Blue Jays on the scoreboard.
Yeah, great job there. Great confidence in Dalen and in Maddox. 4th and 12. Blue Jays on the board, looking good.
Yeah, that's an excellent play call right there by Coach Rice. We put 7 in motion, wheel him up the sideline, and wide open for the touchdown.
Maddox Vaughn, another big-time catch. Stripe Wellness Lounge PAT is up, and it is good. Guthrie on the scoreboard first, 7-0, week 10 of the football season. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football, brought to you by F&M Bank.
Companion Healthcare is a top provider of home health, hospice, and private home care services in Oklahoma. If you've experienced an injury, illness, or hospital stay, then Companion Home Health can help you in your recovery with skilled nursing care and rehab therapies. The Companion Hospice team provides gentle care for the patient and meaningful support for the whole family. They are a Guthrie family-owned business with years of experience and trust, caring for the people in our own community. Loyal supporters of Guthrie Blue Jay Sports.
Interbank is proud to stand behind every athlete, every team, and every fan this season. We're more than a bank. We're your neighbors, friends, and fans. Whether it's personal or business banking, Interbank is proud to help our neighbors achieve their financial goals every day. Located just blocks from the Rock. Come and see us at 224 East Oklahoma or call us at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. Blue Jays on the scoreboard early in this one. Looks like we might have an early score to another big 5A game here. We'll have that here after the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. We'll also have that John Vance Motor scoring summary as well. Jays will kick for the first time tonight, brought in at the 32-yard line, returned to around the 36-yard line as we take a look at the John Vance Motor scoring summary.
6 plays, Chris, 32 yards, took a minute 54 on the way with that passing touchdown, 20-yard touchdown reception to Vaughn. Blue Jays up early, 7-0.
Another look at it there on field level. Just pretty easy pass and catch. Good job there of Maddox going into motion and getting into the end zone. Great shot there by Lance Evans. Wolverines will take over at the 36-yard line. They've ran one offensive play. They completed a pass. It was fumble. That's what led to the Guthrie score. And then before the second offensive play, Guthrie jumps off sides. It'll be 1st down and 5. And another flag, and Blue Jays will just give Lawton High their first down on back-to-back offside penalties. It's 1st down and 10. And the ball is moved to the 46. Guthrie did a pretty good job last week of being, for the most part, penalty-free. Carl Everett had 16. I think Guthrie had 6.
Yeah.
And almost a third of the way there right now.
Yeah, just mental mistakes. This time of year, you don't want to see that. You can't see that. You can't have that.
Good snap here. 1st down play. Quarterback Simpson rolling, throwing, and caught, but down pretty quick. Just a 1-yard pickup. Nice play there by the junior DB, Clayton Carey.
Hey, Chris, real quick, South Point Baptist Church, talk about 5A playoffs. This is a big one. Just 6 minutes into the game, Pryor's up 14-0 over Dell City.
Officially a pickup of 1, so 2nd down and 9. Lawton trying to find their way offensively here, just trying to get lined up in the right spot. As you see the Blue Jay defense, the linebackers, number 9, Kellen Herzl, number 15, Rowan McHone. Pretty good season for the duo in the middle of Kelly Beebe's defense. Low snap, they'll hand it off for the first time, and it goes nowhere. Nice job there getting there first for the Blue Jays was number 5 again, Pena. He's got to recovered a fumble, and now a tackle.
Yeah, good job by Pena, the senior. Of course, coming back from a bad leg injury from last year. Good job penetration. That's Blue Jay defense.
Loss of 5 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 11. There you see 77, Gamble Smith. Sean mentioned him in the Mercy Health Report. Missed the game after an injury, but has been back the last couple of weeks. Been a good part in that middle for the Blue Jay defense. 3rd down and about 14 to go. Pass downfield, 1-on-1. It is incomplete. Carey on the coverage was with him step for step. Made me a little bit nervous, Coach. He didn't turn his head around.
Yeah, well, you know what? Referee's letting him play, and he's running step for step with him. He puts his hand in there at the right time and knocks the ball down. So he didn't think there was enough contact there to warrant anything. Good no call in my eyes. Play football.
Our camera shot down on the field. Backs your thoughts up there, Coach. Good play by Carey.
Yeah, I'll tell you, though, that Altus game, that's where a lot of people saw that film. Seen this the last 3 weeks since the Altus game, going after 28 carries. He's done a great job first year back on the football team after taking healing an injury from wrestling the year before. But he's a good one. He'll be a good one as he grows.
And Sean, he's a state qualifier. He's tough on that mat.
Yeah, he's tough as nails. That injury Phil was talking about, he wrestled with all season and waited to heal till afterwards.
Punt formation for the Wolverines. It's a low line drive punt. They'll also get a big bounce, a huge bounce. Guthrie will let it go. Our camera crew will not go to the right side, but I can tell you it's going to be down all the way at the 5-yard line. A huge punt for the Wolverines.
Yeah, big punt and a mistake. You know, that ball's rolling like that. Scotty, as a coach, you want to see him come field that, don't you? Had plenty of time, didn't have anybody in his face.
Well, sometimes on the turf, though, you get crazy bounces. So what you're hoping is that you can get that ball fielded in the air. But with the way that it was a line drive punt, he just didn't have time to get over there in front of it. And then, just got a little more roll than what we wanted.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Jays, again from the 5-yard line. Guthrie will run with it on the first play. And we'll get some positive yards out to maybe 1 yard at most. They'll get him right back at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, 9 here. I think that right now, and I know it's real early, but it does seem a little flat to me, Scotty.
Yeah, I think we're just trying to figure it out right now. But, if you look right there in that box, there's 9 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. We got to figure out how to get those guys taken care of. And, and get them blocked and get a little, this may be one of those games where we can't be as patient at tailback. You see it, you got to hit it now.
You got to go, yeah.
Yeah, Lawton looks very athletic, quick on that defense. Offsides penalty on the Wolverines, so Guthrie get 5 free yards. And here's Zane Thomas. He'll get a lot of free yards on his own. Look at him outrun. He's at the 40, trying to outrun 2 Wolverines on the near sideline. He beat one more to beat. He's not going to get him. Touchdown, Zane Thomas from 89 yards out.
No flags.
No rags on the field. That's a good thing to see.
It's always the first thing I look at.
Look back, that's right.
Yeah, on a long run is make sure there's not a phantom flag come flying out of somewhere. So.
And we talked about earlier his speed, Chris. I mean, you saw it right there. He outran some fast kids right there. He's got real speed to burn. Just caught that little hole, got a lane, made a little small cut to the left, and was off to the races.
Two plays, 95 yards. Strive West Lounge PAT's up, and it is good. Blue Jays on top, 14-0. Timeout. Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority, and part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved one's wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
Welcome back. Cameron Stadium, Lawton, Oklahoma. The Blue Jays taking on Lawton High. Chris, it's a lot harder to come back than what I thought. You do a good job every week. I'm proud of you.
Still in shape a little bit.
Yeah.
Mute me. I'm tired now. I can tell you the scoring drive was 2 plays, 95 yards. That's pretty darn good. Wolverines, I called for the fair catch.
About 12 seconds. On that 2 plays 90 or on that last run, about 12 seconds.
The whole series was 51 seconds. As we take a look at here, Zane Thomas, get out of my way.
Yeah, a little
right power cut back, and now the speed.
Just raw speed from here. He's just off to the races. And I'm telling you guys, I don't know how fast Zane is, but he always seems to be fast enough, Scott.
Yeah, he's as fast as he needs to be.
That's right. Yeah,
I've only seen a couple of players that are like that. Yeah. Josh Chappell was another kid like that. Josh Chappell, if you line him up to run a 40, he'd run a 5.3 and go, it's not important.
Yeah.
But if you put him in a football game, he'll cover Robert Meacham. He's as fast as he needs to be.
Put him in pads.
Yeah.
And pad speed is a real thing.
That's correct.
And the other one that always came up was Cantrell Brothers. Of course, he was highly recruited, and so you're like, is he fast enough? And I don't know his 40 speed. Coach Mick, you would know it a lot better, as the Wolverines will throw this one incomplete. I just remember Cantrell outrunning 3 Carl Everett defensive backs on a play, so they were chasing him. So he was football fast.
I do remember when he was going to the NFL, doing the combines, doing all this stuff. He ran a 4.72.
Okay, I don't know how fast he was.
Yeah,
I know he was fast enough to be the leading tackler in the SEC as a senior.
That's right.
That's pretty good.
That's fast enough.
That's fast enough.
I always said that about those linebackers, Scotty. Listen, if you're wanting him to run somebody down, we got bigger problems on the defense. He plays linebacker.
That's correct.
Incomplete pass will bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines. We have a whistle, and we have flag. Surely Guthrie didn't jump for the 3rd time.
Left tackle started a little early, Chris.
Yeah, Guthrie's pointing at Lawton. Coach Mick, I tell you, he watches those lines. It's amazing you see stuff, Coach. It's
well,
there it is, left tackle. Yeah, Cameron's caught it too.
A lot of years watching those, 10, 11, 12 guys in the middle of that defense. I miss it on the edges a lot with the receivers, but
inside.
It comes pretty easy.
Ball back at the 31-yard line. 2nd down and 15 for the Wolverines. This is their 3rd offensive drive. Left-handed throw, one-on-one, and the receiver has a step, and the pass is completed. Looks like a defensive end in the coverage there.
Yeah, we dropped the mic off and cover with the mic. Gabe Jackson's been doing that a lot this year. He's pretty good at it. That's just a well-thrown ball.
That's a good pass.
And good catch.
Yeah.
And Lawton's going to do that. They've got some athletes out
Sure.
there, you know, so.
28-yard pass and catch for the Wolverines. It's 1st down and 10. That is their first down without Blue Jay penalty. So their second of the ball game. And now they're on the Blue Jay side of things for the first time here tonight. Wolverines will go tight end. They'll split him out as wide receiver. 3 to the top of your screen. And the other eligible receiver, that's the running back. You get 5 per play. Pass. Did he throw that right-handed? There's passes up, and it's caught. It should be out of bounds, right? Yeah, good job there by the official right on top of it. It'll be 2nd down.
Tell you what, this kid can drop him in there, Scotty.
Yeah, he throws a good go ball.
Yeah.
At 12.
Look at this pass. I know it's out of bounds, but that's just
It's a new quarterback. Is it a different
was
quarterback?
it really?
It had to be, unless he can throw left and right. I think they might have snuck a new quarterback in there.
Well, Darion did a good job right there forcing the receiver to
That's
the
right.
sideline to where, you know, if he did catch it, he was going to be out of bounds when he did it. So that's a good job in coverage right there by Darion.
Number 9 lining up at quarterback here. That's Kason. So, yeah, they got 2 different quarterbacks. Yeah. I was like, when the lefty throws it, it always looks good when the lefties throw. And I go, well, that looked a little different. 2nd down and 10. Lefty back in there. Pass caught. And down immediately at the 35-yard line. Skylar Scammon, they'll actually give him the 34-yard line. Pickup of 7 yards.
Go ahead, Phil.
No, go ahead, Scotty. You got it.
I was just going to say, this is one of those things that drives you nuts as a defensive coordinator because you're trying to get home, and everything they're running right now is catch the ball 1,001 gone.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't have much time to get your pass rush to them.
Yeah, good tackle there in open field by Scannons.
Lance Evans must be inside that Lawton huddle because he knew exactly what receiver to isolate on. It's a different level. 3rd down and 3. Wolverines trying to get their second first down on this drive. Obviously 4-down territory for the 4 and 5 Wolverines. Here comes the pressure. Ball's getting rid of, and it's knocked down nicely. Number 2, Skylar Scammon. 4th down upcoming.
Been doing it a long time for the Blue Jays. Feels like he's been playing that position for about 8 years. We've been calling his name for a lot of ball games over the years. That's a big-time play by the safety.
Only a junior.
That's a good job by him because they went from a 3x2 set to a 4x1 set to try to cause confusion, and so he did a good job of staying where he was supposed to be, deeper in the deepest man in the zone. Played the backside hip and knocked the ball down when he got there without interfering. Good job by him.
That's how you draw it up, Scotty.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how you draw it up.
That's what he's coached to do.
Yep.
4th down and 3. Wolverines will run the football triple, maybe double lead, and they're not going to get there. The Blue Jays will hold the Wolverines by maybe a yard with that spot by the near side official. Ball's at the 32. They need the 31. And Blue Jays will officially hold and turn the Wolverines over on downs.
Good job there by McCombs coming up, making that tackle. He's had a nice year. See it right here on the integrity heat in their replay. Right there. Fill that hole, young man.
That's a good open field tackle
right
there by a linebacker.
Yeah, it sure is.
Ripping through the blocker, trying to block him and being physical and making a good tackle.
That's
right
fundamentals right there.
Yep.
Blue Jays with their 5th offensive possession. Dalen, play action, throws it on the run. It's caught by Maddox Vaughn. 1st down on the far boundary into Lawton territory. Will not go down, stays on his feet, and will go to the house. 1 play, 68 yards, Rice to Vaughn.
When did Maddox become fast?
And elusive.
He's as fast as you need him to be.
He's as fast as I need him to be. Well, I need him to be that fast. Great job there by Maddox. That's awesome.
Maddox turned himself into
he's
a
a football
good
player.
Yeah, he's a
he
good
really
little
is.
receiver.
Yeah. Played quarterback for so long and moved out to that wide out spot. Showed some flashes last year, Scotty. Boy, this year's really came on great.
Drive Wellness Lounge PAT upcoming. Well, the Blue Jays were impressive with a 2-play drive, 95 yards. This one play from 68 yards out. We'll go to break. Blue Jays up by 3 scores, 21-0. This is Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Hey, Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Just like that, Guthrie up 21-0. Last three plays have been pretty good for the Blue Jays as they've covered 89 plus 68. That's 7, carried the 1, 14, 157 yards in 3 plays.
That's not bad.
S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. That seemed my good friend Eric Little last night at the Guthrie Educational Foundation banquet. Kickoff return from the 30-yard line, coming to the near side. Stiff arm will not work on the state qualifier. Clayton Carey, ball comes out. I think they're going to rule him down at the 30-yard line as we check out the John Vance Motor scoring summary. And Sean, Maddox Vaughn looked like a happy camper coming back to your sideline. Oh, we can unmute him there, sorry. Sean?
Yes, guys, what's going on?
Maddox Vaughn, the huge play, a lot of celebration as he came back over there.
Yeah, definitely fired up. That was a heck of a run.
Yeah, it was a heck of a run because he broke through a couple of tackles and then showed some speed.
Yeah, yards after catch was big time on that play for Maddox. It's amazing what confidence does for kids.
Yeah, Randall Lewis.
Yeah.
Randall Lewis couldn't catch anything as a junior. He couldn't catch a cold. His senior year, he had, 15, 17 touchdowns and almost 1,000 yards.
Was it three or four?
Here's a flag after the play.
I think it was 3.
Yeah.
Connor Phillips, our producer, says it's going to be a personal foul.
Yeah.
As Blue Jays might have been a little too much after the whistle had blew.
Number 34, I think, gave a little extra.
They're going to get Corey Carlock on that one.
Well defended, good play, all the way up to about here.
Whistle, 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 whistle.
It's just that little extra shove there at the end.
And amazingly, it was right in front of an official.
Yeah.
It's amazing, yeah.
Usually,
if you do it right in front of those guys, they throw a flag on it.
Usually.
Not.
15 yards, will move it to the 43-yard line. Wolverines will go with 3 receivers top of the formation, 1 to the bottom. Little 10 personnel for the Wolverines. Ain't that right, Coach? I'm talking a little football jargon.
Yeah, we're in 10 personnel,
there
3
we
by
go.
1 right here. Tailback. Ooh,
hello. Kellen Herzl.
That's Mr. Herzl.
Tackled at the 45.
Tailback's going to go in there and tell the quarterback, nice throw.
Don't ever do that again.
Don't lead me into a rib shot.
Boom.
That's a good open field tackle right there, textbook.
And Kellen's thinking, man, I hope they got a picture of that. Oh, that is perfect.
That's textbook
That
form
is
on tackle.
perfect. That's big time.
And he wears jersey number 9, so it looks like it even hits a little bit harder.
Yeah, that's right.
Just looking at the number 9.
When I see that, I always think of Bobby Boucher.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, why do you think he wears it? His dad's favorite movie in the entire world is Waterboy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, there's another Herzl on the way next year.
Chet.
Macomb trying to run him, and
good.
it's intercepted by Skylar Scammon. Boy, we've said his name several times, and the Wolverines turn it over for the second time tonight. Blue Jays will have it in Lawton territory.
Yeah, great job defensively. Get pressure on the quarterback. Throws it. Great play on the ball. It wasn't a horribly thrown ball, Coach. It was just a good play all around. We'll see it here on the Integrity Heat and Air replay. Pressure up front. He gets rid of it here.
And 2 does a great job of just breaking on it.
Yeah. Great job.
Guthrie already up 21 points in the first quarter. They got 2 minutes to work with still here, and the ball will be placed just shy of the 43-yard line. So it's going to be ball officially at the 43. Have not quite got to the 42, so it's first down and 10. Amari Watson in the motion. They fake it to him. Again, Guthrie will throw on first down, lob it up, wide open, caught. Owen Wilder. It's simply going the Blue Jays' way here in the first quarter.
Well, Dalen had himself a game last week. Looked like he's going to have himself a game again this week.
I'm very, very impressed with the way they've been throwing the football here lately, and it's going to come in handy in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. I tell everybody all the time, if you can throw the ball well in high school football, boy, you have a big advantage.
You know, when you get into the playoffs, you got to be able to run a football, and you got to be able to stop the run and play good defense. And, you know, that always travels. But it's nice to be able to throw it.
Well, it's that extra,
yeah,
right? I mean, it's something they got to account for.
Stripe Wellness Lounge PAT is up, and it is good. 28-0 Blue Jays. 2-play drive, 1-play drive, 1-play drive. 28-0. Timeout from Comanche County. Blue Jay football. You know who they're brought to you by, F&M Bank.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Since 2002, S&T Oilfield Services has delivered trusted, family-owned expertise from Texas to Arkansas to Wyoming. With over 2 decades of experience, a spotless safety record, and certified professionals, we provide customized flowback solutions you can count on. From completion to production, we put reliability, safety, and your success first. Schedule service today at 580-799-4428 or visit satoilfieldservice.com.
Well, the Blue Jays have had the football 5 times. If you go back to their first offensive possession, they went 3 and out. Things have changed since then. S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. This one fielded not cleanly. It goes inside the 5, picked up at the 4. A couple Blue Jays missed a tackle, and I think they're going to go the forward progress in high school football. They're going to call safety. They will call a safety. And special teams put them on the board. 2 points.
Wow. They're going to talk about this? Nope, they're not.
No, I think the white hat's standing right there, and I think he thinks after contact he ran backwards.
Yeah,
like it wasn't because of the.
Okay.
And I think he got that right. I think he made a move. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't disagree with it at all.
Yeah, the runner was a bit of a pinball. It seemed like he kept trying to fight guys off, and so therefore he wasn't really getting pushed back. He was bouncing back.
Right there. Yeah. See, he goes back. Yep. Makes a move. Tackling the ends. That's a good call.
Good job there by Wager Silvis on our tight camera there to capture that entire play as Guthrie now goes up 30-0 as maybe we can go back to the previous John Vance Motor scoring summary as Dalen Rice connects on his third passing score of the night. This one play, 43 yards, 7 seconds to Owen Wilder as we check out that beautiful pass. Just a perfect touch on it. Owen, easy route, simply wasn't covered up.
Yeah, everything went right there. Right now, we've got a trend going, Scotty.
What's that?
1 plays, bunch of yards, score some points, kick it off, stop him. It's a good plan.
So Coach Rice is listening.
He listened to you.
Just call the touchdown.
That's
plays.
What you told him to do. He's coachable.
We're not calling on those other plays. Just call the touchdown.
It's good when your old coordinator's coaching.
Hey, I'm telling you, the last 3 or 4 games, Coach Rice has been on one.
Yeah, he has.
The staff has done an excellent job of putting together things that our kids are really capable of doing, and you can see it on the field. They've done an outstanding job.
And I don't know for the player's sake, but as we get set for the S&T Oilfield Services, the way my mind thinks is we took number 1 to the very wire, and some say may have been the better team. Carl won on the field, so nothing away. But now going forward, you're capable of winning every single game, even if you see those Titans in week number 14.
Yeah, their confidence level right now with this bunch is extremely high. You know, just like you said, they took number 1, all the way to the very last play of the football game, and and they've just showed up tonight and just stepped on the gas. Let's go.
Darion Whitehorn with a nice carry over 30 yards, and Guthrie with 1:37, still great field position to maybe get one more score before the end of the first quarter. Not that we're getting greedy, but let's just keep the offense and the mojo going.
Yeah, let's just take them while we can get them.
Ball will be placed at the plus 30 32-yard line. Coach Mick, I just said plus 32, maybe. 68-yard field goal. A little sophomore kicker playing, went to Arkansas, Jacksonville. 68-yard field goal. That's the minus 41, 42.
Yeah, two-thirds of the field.
Well, the crazy thing is he kicked a 70-yarder in preseason, and it didn't count. So he's Bryant and I were talking about that the other day about that kid being from Oklahoma and breaking that record. That's pretty cool.
My favorite part was in the preseason kick and this kick, the holder on both of them. You see him, he jumps up almost immediately, throws his hands in the air. They interviewed him and asked him, he said, that was pretty quick. He goes, well, I'm with him every day. I knew he had the leg. It just wasn't between the goalposts.
Yeah, absolutely.
By the way, Darion Whitehorn with a very boring 6-yard run. Second down. I guess we haven't seen second down in a while.
This is ridiculous.
Second down and 4. Dalen with the empty backfield. Zane Thomas will get it on the jet sweep. He might go for a second touchdown. He's going to be forced out of bounds, though, at the 13-yard line. 13 yards for Zane Thomas, and he will have a Blue Jay first down. Clock stop with 47 seconds.
Yeah, good job there, Zane's. You know, we're so deep at the tailback position. Boy, what a luxury that is, especially going to the playoffs. They're all healthy, 5, 6 deep, kids that you can trust to go back here and make plays. Zane's been the starter the last several weeks.
Yeah, and Zane's done a good job this year of sticking his face up in between the tackles. You know, in the past he wanted to bounce everything and use his speed, but he's turned himself into a really good tailback as far as, you know, getting in between the tackles and trusting those offensive linemen and then making his cut and using his speed.
That's the whole thing.
First down and 10 for the Blue Jays. Elijah Smith, second carry of the game. Not much there as he'll be tackled at the 9-yard line, pickup of 4 yards. Guthrie will not have to snap the football if they don't want to. The game clock is 1 second ahead of the play clock. And Guthrie will say, you know what, let's rest. We've scored a lot on this end zone over here. Let's take a little break here and try our chances on the right side of the field.
See if we can get some on the other end.
So real quickly, Phil, do we have a scoring update? Last we heard, Carl Albert leading Altus 14-0. So after first quarter scores, Guthrie 30-0, Carl Albert 14-0. First quarter's in the book. So far, so good. 3 quarters of play. We'll take a timeout, come back with second quarter action from Lawton, Oklahoma. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football, brought to you by F&M Bank.
You spoke. Chuck Hall listened. In the state Senate, Chuck Hall is delivering real conservative results. He cuts taxes, invested in our schools, and funded the largest investment directed to county road and bridge improvements in state history. Chuck Hall defends Oklahoma values: faith, freedom, family, and our way of life. Senator Chuck Hall, your voice, your values, your conservative fighter.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Welcome back. Second quarter here in Lawton, Oklahoma. Blue Jays trying to get their 8th victory of the season. They'll have a second down and 7 coming up here in just a few moments. Remember the big hit by Kellen Herzl. Sean, you able to communicate with the linebacker for the Blue Jays?
Yeah, I asked him. I said, did that hurt when you hit that poor kid? And he said, no, it actually felt really good.
We're going to check it out one more time. Just a boom. I can see that feeling pretty good for the senior linebacker, his brother.
Yeah, I don't know if the crowd might pick that up, but it was on the opposite side of the field from me, and I could not only hear it, but the sideline heard it, and everybody roared over here.
Yeah.
There you see number 4, Jace Rainwater. He had a couple of big catches last week, and especially in that victory over Altus as well. Blue Jays will have it at the 9-yard line. Second down and short, 2 yards to go. And they will go up the middle, and we'll have the first down. It's first and go from the 3-yard line.
Just pound it up the middle, keep the ball on the ground.
Pickup of 6 yards.
First and goal. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Blue Jays, Scotty, do you like to throw here or just keep it on the ground, keep hammering?
Let's punch this thing in.
Yeah.
Just keep it on the ground, run it in. And got first and goal from the 3, so you got 4 down from the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
You know.
Owen Wilder, Maddox Vaughn will flip from the right side to the left side. They show strength to the left. They will run to the left, and Elijah Smith will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Elijah Smith's first touchdown of the night.
Elijah, boy, had a great year last year. Having a good year this year as well. Of course, you know, it's a real – today's football game, boy, if you've got multiple running backs, the days of having – I mean, that's a luxury, right? You don't have to run a kid 25, 30 times a game if you don't want it.
Yeah, and they're fresh.
Yeah.
So you just keep rolling a fresh kid back there at tailback. And, man, it is a luxury, Phil. And I'll tell you what, the last few weeks, the ball has been spread all over the place.
Yep.
That's right, Windows Lounge PAT is up and good. Guthrie increasing their lead now 37-0. Back after this, Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
And I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs, 405-819-8293.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
37-0. 39 seconds into the second quarter. Guthrie's done their part as we take a look at the John Vance Motor summary. Right into your living room. Elijah Smith, 3-yard touchdown run. There you see 5 plays, 32 yards. Remember, safety set up the short kick to give Guthrie great field position. Now they'll kick it off here for the S&T Oilfield Services. Guthrie starting field position at the minus 36, plus 32, minus 5, minus 32, plus 43, plus 32. So Guthrie, despite minus 5, and ball's fumbled again, and the Wolverines have jumped on. That would have been their 3rd turnover. Guthrie definitely has won the field position tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And really, it hasn't mattered, though, it seems like. They've scored on some long passes. They've had a nice long run. Kind of doing it from everywhere on the field. Chris, real quick scoring update. You know, Guthrie taking care of the business here with their ball game just down the road from us. Carl Albert up 21-0 early in the second quarter over Altus.
So, again, if you're just joining into our broadcast, shame on you to begin with. But I'm sure you have other things going on. But
like what?
Well, work probably got in the way.
It's Friday.
Some people don't
Football
have fill hours.
That's fair. That's fair.
Guthrie wins. Carl Albert wins. Home playoff game next week for the Blue Jays. Pass caught. Forward progress will get it to the 45-yard line. Pick up a 5.
Right now, Lawton's having a little trouble hanging on to the football.
Yeah.
And that's not helping. They've had a couple of turnovers already in the kicking game. And, you know, that last kickoff before this was fumbled and then ran back and picked it up and ended up getting a safety. And so
not much going right tonight for the Wolverines.
Officially 4 yards on that play. 2nd down and 6. We also need to be paying attention to the 5A District 1 as a pass is thrown up. 1-on-1. It's come back and it's caught. There's a flag down. That's going to be pass interference on Guthrie. So this play is going to stand, and the Wolverines will
get in.
Yeah, they're going to call it a touchdown. They will call it a touchdown, and Lawton scores from 56 yards out.
Yeah, and that's one of those deals, I mean, that we've seen that play. You try to drop that mic back, Scotty, and, you know, that can be – that's a tough responsibility for Mike.
The hard part is it's not – they're not throwing the ball over the top of you. They throw that jump ball, and now you're in space with an underthrown jump ball.
Yeah.
And then if you miss, there's nobody else back there to help you.
Yeah.
So
Wolverines will line up for 2, it appears.
The old swinging gate.
Yep. They might come back into motion here, and we'll see. They're outnumbered right now in the middle. You got 4 Blue Jays and 3 Wolverines. You got 1 to the near side, but so I don't think the numbers are there unless they try to run to the near side, but you got a linebacker for Guthrie waiting for that to happen. 3 seconds on the play clock, and Lawton will snap it. They'll throw. 1-on-1.
What a catch.
Caught. Indeed, what a catch.
What a pass.
Yeah.
37-8. We'll keep it here.
Yeah.
We had good coverage right there. Kid made a great catch. A little one-handed grab right there.
Coach, how hard is it to play on any level at a cornerback or anybody in defensive back in pass coverage with rules, quarterbacks, and wide receivers these days?
Well, and the other part of that is part of the play, you're in a back pedal. So the other guy's running full speed at you, and you're running backwards.
Yeah.
So obviously something that I've never done myself, but doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun to try to do.
Why do you say obviously? I mean, you're sneaky quick.
Well, I mean, as sneaky as you can be for a fat guy.
And get back to your
I mean, I'm quiet.
Yeah.
And to get back to your point, Coach, you're backpedaling, watching the guy. The next thing, it's a hard thing to keep up with your guy. Then you have to somehow turn your head around and see the football.
Yeah. And you got to, and those good defensive backs. There's a lot of those defensive backs that have great ball skills and can go up and go up like a receiver on a poorly thrown ball but that's a tough job. And the other thing is if you're playing out there, you better have a short memory.
Yeah.
And those quarterbacks have gotten so much better with the back shoulder pass. Come back and get the ball. So Lawton on the board for the first time. They go 2 plays, 60 yards in just 53 seconds. And they'll be kicking off for the second time here on the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. I mentioned earlier, Bishop McGuinness, Newcastle, and Lawton MacArthur in 5A1 fighting for those top 3 spots. Duncan's going to finish number 4, and if everything holds up, Duncan's going to win the 4 spot. So they'd be going to Carl Albert next week, assuming everything goes the way it is right now and moving forward. And so we'll wait to see who would be coming to Gelsma Stadium. Bishop McGuinness, if they win tonight, they're the district champions. And so it'd either be Lawton Mac or Newcastle coming to Guthrie. Here's the Scanlon from the 31-yard line. He'll get across the 40, tackled at the 44-yard line.
Chris, you mentioned the Duncan Demons. They're actually in a tight ball game with Midwest City right now. Duncan leading 14-8.
There you see the Blue Jay huddle. Coach Jason Rice, the offensive coordinator, relaying the play in there. Blue Jays, I mentioned earlier, 3 and out on their opening drive, punted the football away, but have scored every single possession since then. They will actually mark it at the 45 officially. I want to say hello to our good friend Rob Hudson watching the broadcast tonight.
Our buddy.
Zane Thomas will go up to midfield for 5 yards.
That's just a good football run right there, Scotty. Like you talked about, putting that head in there.
That was, it was a good run. That was Payne.
Was that Payne?
Yeah, Elijah. 18 is checked into the ball game. So here's another tailback.
I don't want to tackle him.
They all have different running styles.
I wouldn't want to tackle Payne.
Yeah, Elijah Payne, jersey number 18 there you see on the left side of your device. Well, you got to give credit to the offensive line. And you see Gilbert in there. You see Allen in there. Yogi Creed. I went down the rabbit. I should have got them all.
Big Cooper, Sir William.
Cooper Walter, Sir William. Give them credit, too. With Guthrie, 7-8 different running backs. Dalen Rice hasn't had to run the football either, as Zane will get back to the line of scrimmage for no pickup there. So give all the running backs and Dalen throwing the ball, but Dalen's got to have time to throw the ball, and Zane's got to have a hole to run through. Elijah Payne, Darion Whitehorn. It all starts with the offensive line, as you very well familiar with, Coach Mick.
Yeah, those 5 guys, and then you add in Owen Wilder, and then I'll tell you what, Maddox Vaughn
yes.
and Jace Rainwater and Omari do a great job of coming in there, because they're tight to the formation a lot, doing a lot of blocking, and they're not afraid to stick it up in there either. So this is a good little group, fun to watch.
3rd down and 5, and really we'll get to that thought here in a second. Dalen to throw on 3rd down. That's dangerous pass. Should have been intercepted. Dalen got lucky there.
Yeah.
It falls incomplete. I was going to say, Coach, you're talking about all these guys, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, all the way up to their senior year here in Guthrie.
Yeah, I mean, they've played together since, this bunch of seniors, and then, of course, the juniors all played together. Because Guthrie and Little League doesn't play age-based football. They play grade-based football. So, these guys have played and won a lot of football games from the time they were, little guys looking like bobbleheads with them big old helmets on them little bitty bodies. And
a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun to watch them.
Jays will keep the offense on the field. 4th down and 5. I believe this is the first 4th down of the night. Dalen wide open, caught by Darion Whitehorn. He'll show off his speed. Wolverine trying to come in at the last second. Can't do it. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Darion Whitehorn from 50 yards out.
No flags. Good call right there by Coach Rice, sneaking Darion out of the backfield, and coverage was late.
Yeah.
And that's all she wrote.
Chris, is that 4 touchdown passes for Rice tonight? I've lost count.
I think on our last 18 offensive series, this is what it feels like. On our last 20 offensive series, I think we've punted the ball 3 times.
Yeah.
And the rest of them have been touchdowns.
Yeah.
Strike
or
wellness
turnover on downs.
PAT is up, and it is good. Blue Jays increasing that lead now 44-8. Timeout from Lawton. This is Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
Blue Jays back in the end zone again. Dalen Rice now with 4 passing scores on the night. That one from 50 yards out to Darion Whitehorn. We'll get another look at it here in just a few moments as Blue Jays with another quick strike score. Guthrie will kick this one off. Lawton so I have a little bit of issues holding on the football here on their kickoff return. See if they can secure the football here. As the ball will be going to the far side, brought in inside the 15-yard line. Going sideways, Blue Jays get there pretty quick. There's a flag thrown, and we'll wait for the flag.
Blocking the back.
Yeah.
As we take a look at the John Vance Motor scoring summary, and Coach, you mentioned Whitehorn coming out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, just get coverage on that side, and that linebacker or safety right there, wherever he plays at, is late on the coverage. He had to run from across the field to try to carry tailback out and couldn't get there in time. And that's a good call right there by Coach Rice. Good setup and good throw and catch and good run after catch. Yeah, it happens.
Just right before,
right before that.
Yeah.
And it kind of helped us because he pushed him.
Yeah.
right into the ball, the ball carrier returner. So
penalty will move it back to the 10-yard line. The worst field position of the night for the Wolverines as it's first down and 10. Still 8:30 to play. We've had a lot of action in this one so far. Wolverine band playing with some pride here on Senior Day, and looks like Lawton takes a timeout. We can go ahead and do looks at some scores.
All right.
12 guys on the field.
Had to spend the timeout. You saw Coach Williams do that. And so we will take a look at some scores around the state of Oklahoma, brought to you by our good friends at South Point Baptist Church.
We're going to focus on 5A, Chris. Big playoff game. Pryor and Dell City being played in Pryor. 22-21. Pryor up right now. They were up early, and Dell City's came back. That Duncan Midwest City, we talked about that, 20-8 now. Duncan stretching that out a little bit. McAllister up 13-0 over Shawnee. Coweta bouncing back big, 35-0 over East Central. Mack and Bishop McGinnis. Mack up 14-7 in the second quarter. That Carl Albert score is still 21-0. 21-0 Carl Albert, 9 minutes left in the second quarter.
All right, we'll get to action here. First down and 10 after the timeout taken by Lawton. I heard whistles. They said wind the clock, and now here's some other whistles. Coach, you got some 6A1 scores of note?
Yeah, Owasso over Yukon 21-7. Broken Arrows beating Westmore 34-0. Bixby is beating Norman 28-3. Moore beating the old alma mater, the Plainsmen 23-0. Mustangs over Deer Creek 35-0. Norman North and Edmond Santa Fe are tied at 7. And Edmond Memorial beat Union last night 16-10.
Basketball season can't get here fast enough for the Plainsmen, Coach.
Well, they're not very good at that either. So
real quick, 6A2 action. That Piedmont Putnam City game, good game. Piedmont up right now, 13-6, late in the second quarter.
Back to action here with 8:28 to play until halftime. First down and 10 from the 10. One-on-one once again, and it's incomplete. But here comes flag, and well, they are really picking on 28 and 26 tonight.
Well, you know, we talked about that really people have seen that from the Altus game, and you've seen it every week since then. And, you know, listen, there's no shame in it. You know, you got to get your head turned around. You got to find a football.
Yeah, a lot of jersey. Easy call for the back judge. Creighton Carey did not play football a year ago and didn't start with the football program. Came out a little bit after the season started. So the penalty will move it out to the 25-yard line. It's first down and 10. 4 receivers. 5 receivers, incomplete. Boy, if they can connect on that pass, it might be a big play for the Wolverines.
I don't know if we got that, Ronnie.
Hit on the quarterback?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's going to feel that one tomorrow morning.
I didn't see it. Was it 9?
Oh, 9 full speed, full go.
Attaboy.
Oh.
Attaboy.
I know I made a noise, but that – watch right here. Bam.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he got every bit of him right there.
That's a great football play.
So adrenaline may be taking over right now, but tomorrow morning about 9 o'clock when he rolls out of bed, his old ribs are going to hurt.
Yeah.
Second down and 10. Low snap. Picked up. And that one just had a tough going there. Gamble Smith's going to get the tackle. And low snap. And there's a flag.
That better not be a flag for that tackle.
Yeah, I think they're going to hit him with the belly-to-back suplex there.
What?
15 yards.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Got him a personal foul. I think it's just and I understand it.
77
right,
extreme.
Right
Plays
here.
not owed. They hadn't blown the whistle.
It just looks bad.
Well, it may look bad, but it's a freaking tackle football.
Yeah, I agree.
Jeez.
We're a kindler, gentler society.
We are.
Now,
We are. We are.
Ball placed at the 38-yard line. Second 15-yard penalty on this drive. This drive started at the 10-yard line for the Wolverines. They'll throw again. Here's the pressure. Lobs it up. And it is nearly intercepted. There is a flag down. Connor Phillips says Jays might have hit the quarterback late. We'll see.
Yeah, they're going to call roughing the passer right there. I will tell you this, on that last play, that suplex with Gamble.
It was well executed.
If football doesn't work out, he might have a future as a professional wrestler. I don't know what his mic skills are like, but
we could develop those.
Yeah. He's a big old rascal.
Let's see if we got this. It's a little late.
A little bit late.
Yeah.
And I think if they'd have got down a little bit when they did it, but we kind of ran in there, kind of running straight up, and I think it's probably calling helmet to helmet.
I've always said one of the hardest plays in the world is to stop when you're almost there.
Oh, yeah, it is.
45 yards of penalties on this drive alone. Puts the ball at the Guthrie 47-yard line. First down and 10 for the Wolverines. Same formation as the one before. Quarterback rolling to the near side in front of his bench. It's almost batted down by Darion Whitehorn. Pass is ruled incomplete.
You know, Darion, there's a kid, done a great job the last 2 seasons. Cornerback, seen him more on the offensive side of the ball this year as well. So that nice long touchdown reception earlier. But, he's a kid next year, Chris, that I think you'll see even more offensively.
Scammon, Carlocks are back. Dalen Rice is back. Elijah Payne is back.
Are you saying any of the guys up front? Any of those guys back?
I think the entire offensive line senior.
Is Sir William a senior this year?
Yeah.
I think so. I believe so.
1-on-1 once again. It's thrown up, and it is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Sir William Morgan Jr. Yeah, I thought he was.
Oh, he is a junior.
So we'll have one
Okay.
offensive lineman coming back.
Well, you've had a lot of years when you were still in the coaching game where that was the case, and it's always amazing how these kids step up and
how they grow.
Yeah,
you know,
especially between that sophomore junior year.
Yeah, kid grows 3 or 4 inches and puts on 20, 30 pounds in the weight room. And
kind of go back to the game note. Guthrie has qualified for the playoffs 23 of the past 25 seasons. Throw in 4 state championships, 5 state championship appearances as well in those 25 years. This pass is incomplete, and Lawton will have a fourth down upcoming.
Yeah, a lot in the last couple of plays. They're we've got a couple shots on that quarterback, and now they're not dropping him straight back.
Yeah.
They're getting him on the move, and getting him away from that pass rush right from the jump. But secondary's done a good job of holding up and staying on their receivers. And here we go with fourth down.
Big play here, Phil, for the defense, right?
Big play for the defense, and I think back to that, putting that pressure on the quarterback, they're moving more, but that also mentally says that he remembers number 9, he remembers 15. That has an effect on those kids in a lot of ways.
No back in there to block. Pass is up, and it's caught.
That's a good pass.
It's going to be inside the 20-yard line, and the Wolverines' offensive drive will continue.
That was a great play there. Great job by the quarterback staying in the pocket.
All the way down to the 19-yard line, and that will.
He's gotten pressure again. He just stood in there. Great pass.
Officially the 19-yard line. First down and 10. Wolverines trying to score on a second consecutive drive. Same formation here has been the entire night. 2-by-3 set. 7:15 and rolling here in the second quarter. Stay tuned. Halftime show presented by Senator Chuck Hall. First half scoring summary. Scores around the state. A whole lot more. Ooh, almost intercepted. Would have been a pick 6. Falls incomplete.
Yeah, that was dangerous because they backed number 2 off the ball right there at the line of scrimmage on just a little quick hitch, thinking Zane would jump that and they were going to try to throw the slant behind it. Problem was Zane just stood his ground and said, I don't need to go chase that yet. Throw it over there. And just about had his hands on one, and I think if he has his hands on one,
he's in the end zone.
We'll be playing the Blue Jay fight song.
That's right.
Again, same formation. Simpson on the roll, throws this one incomplete. That's now, I think, 5 incomplete passes on this drive. Just a 7th play. Obviously, a whole lot more plays than just 7. You got to remember, Guthrie's had 3 15-yard penalty flags on this drive. There you see the good uniform combo. I like that uniform combo tonight, guys.
Yeah, I like that.
The black and the gray have been incorporated in a lot of programs over the years that really makes their uniforms pop. Coach Mick is not saying something, so you don't like it, do you?
Scotty's not a fan.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I like, fine. No, I like the all white on the road. When we're on turf, I like the all white with the silver helmet. It looks good. And to bring up, I was thinking about the gray is what I was thinking about.
Pass is caught at the 10 and into the end zone. The Wolverines score from 19 yards out.
Yeah. That'll give them something to coach up there at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, this is what Lawton does. I mean, they have some skill players. They get them in space and try to make mismatches. And this, quarterback's done a good job of throwing the football.
Yeah.
Lawton Wolverines on a 90-yard drive. Half of that was on penalties of 45 yards. Went for 2 last time, executed it well. It looks like they're going to try to do it again. They snapped it with 1 second on the play clock. Down to 9 on this try here. The single wide receivers on the bottom of the formation on the previous play. Now on the top of the formation, a little option play, cut back, and the Wolverines will not get into the end zone. Their score sticks at 14. 44-14, timeout from Lawton. This is Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Wolverines back on the scoreboard. Cut the lead down to 30 for the Blue Jays, 44-14. Wolverines, 8 plays, 90 yards, 2 minutes and 23 seconds on that drive. Again, 90-yard drive. 45 of those yards come on 3 15-yard penalties by the Blue Jays as we get set for the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. This one will go out of bounds. Guthrie, I have it. Okay, so as we await some scores to be finalized in 5A1, here's the scenario. McGinnis, if they with a win, they win the district over Lawton MacArthur. If Newcastle wins, over Southeast, which is going to happen, and MacArthur overcomes McGinnis by marginal points. So here we get to the marginal points here. So main thing, if McGinnis wins, they're the district champion. And it would more than likely be Altus going to McGinnis for a first-round playoff game. Let me get my game notes down here real quick. The ball is going to be at the – are they going to have him re-kick it?
Yeah, looks like it.
Looks like they're going to have to re-kick it. Okay. MacArthur wins the district with the victory and Newcastle loss, or Newcastle win depending on points. So really, we're not going to be able to know a whole lot. If McGinnis wins, it makes it real easy. But we might have to look at how the games end by district points without getting too confusing.
I think that Newcastle game.
That was last night, right?
Yeah. They won big. 56-7.
Yeah. So Newcastle's in with the win column already. So now we're just waiting at McGinnis, MacArthur. What was the score one more time?
21-7 right now late.
McGinnis.
Okay. And then Pryor just scored again right before half to go up 30-21 over Dell City right now.
So if everything went like right now, it would be Lawton MacArthur coming to Guthrie. If Guthrie can win that game, they would be on the road more than likely to Coweta. If Guthrie can win against that game, it might be somebody like Dell City or McGinnis. But a long way to go. We'll talk about that. Here's the kickoff again. Scammon from inside his 35. He'll get across the 40 and still going. And he's finally wrestled down at the 46-yard line. Tough run there by Scammon. Yep. As Guthrie will have great field position once again.
Sean, I don't know what that sounded like down on the field, but that sounded like a big-time pop.
It sounded like a car crash down here, guys. And it is starting to get a little bit chilly on these sidelines. I bet that's starting to hurt just a little bit more.
Well, I heard that. I actually heard that one in the press box.
Coach, you're up 30 points. 6:46 to go. Your first string offense might not get a whole lot of a play in the second half. So what's your mindset here? You stay aggressive?
Yeah, absolutely. You stay aggressive. And, in the first half of a football game, you do whatever you want. If it's out of hand in the second half, then obviously you stop throwing the football. Or if you do, you throw 5-yard routes.
Right.
And, you try to manage the game. But, it's all's fair in the first half of a football game.
Yeah.
Pickup of 4 yards on the play. Guthrie.
And you don't want to throttle down, Chris.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's as good as they've been playing offense.
keep that going.
Yeah, just you want every bit of that. You want to execute.
Elijah Smith will pick up the Blue Jay first down as he's pushed out of bounds on a nice play, as they will down it at the 39-yard line.
Chris, another quick South Point Church scoring update. Carl Albert scores again, now up 28-7.
First set of downs, first down and 10. Elijah again between the tackles across the 35 and pushed down at the 34-yard line. 5-yard gain for Elijah. Blue Jays getting it done on the running game here, and there's been some big plays, but man, 5 yards on first down, Coach.
Yeah, you take 5 yards on first down. I mean, any time, run a counter right there, pull Big John and Owen Wilder and block down with the left side of that offensive line, and you'll take that all day long.
And one thing that you can do is work the play clock a little bit more as well. Still be aggressive, but work the play clock as it goes under 8 seconds here for the Jays to take the next snap here on second down. Dalen, all day to throw. He pumps, goes downfield, looking for 5, into the end zone. Jace Rainwater with a huge touchdown reception of 34 yards. As Coach Mick would say, no flags on the field.
I'll tell you what, Scotty. Dalen, 5 touchdown passes in the first half, and his yardage has to be massive. These haven't been little 20-yarders.
No,
these have been, it's been a great first half for Dalen Rice.
He's had nobody in his face.
Yep.
He's been able to step into his throws, and he's had guys getting open. And he's put the ball exactly where it needed to be. He has played extremely well all season long, but especially the last 3 weeks. He's been on it. So whatever they're doing offensively, they're really doing a good job of fitting their scheme to their kids.
Yeah, no doubt.
Kick by Jays. As we take another look, nice pump there by Dalen. Just puts it in a perfect spot. You can tell when if we can look at it one more time, just the way Dalen threw the football, I knew it was going to be caught. I looked down and saw Jace had a step on the DB, but the way Dalen just kind of pumps and just kind of throws it right into the breadbasket. Well, look how confident he looks here.
He's got nobody in his face. Make your pump fake, set your feet, throw him the football.
Well, that's a nice ball.
Yeah, good ball. And I know I've already said it, but Guthrie's offense is clicking right now. They are with this passing game they've showed the last 3 weeks. It's a whole nother animal.
There's no doubt.
And so when you put 42 points on Carl Albert, you're like, that's legit. That's not just one game.
No, that wasn't a fluke.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that absolutely was not a fluke. Like I said, we talked about it earlier. I don't know what the stats are, but probably 18 of the last 21 drives, 22 drives. They're going right down the field and punching it in, and they've had some big plays. But last week in that Carl Albert game, they had drives.
Yeah,
it wasn't like they were big playing it over and over.
Yeah.
They were taking the football. They were completing passes on long distance third down plays and driving the football, and that's hard to do on a consistent basis.
Bill Sky kick to the far side from the Guthrie bench. Fair catch called for and brought in, and the Wolverines will have it at the 34-yard line. 4:59 to go until halftime. Certainly think we'll have a pretty quick second half, so stay with us here. Time show coming up. We'll also, a little bit later on, bring you the Terra Insure Group from Lawton, Oklahoma. And we will hopefully have a pretty good idea of the playoff bracket as games finalize here. Week number 10 of the football season. We will lose half of the football teams in the state of Oklahoma. They'll move on to basketball and wrestling. The other half will move on to the playoffs. 4 teams in each district qualify for the playoffs. Top 2 teams will get to host a first-round playoff game. The district winner gets to have 2 playoff games, assuming they win their first-round playoff game. Wolverines on first down and 10 will come to the near side. Not going to work. Skylar Scammon again. Boy, he is having a fantastic ball game.
Yeah, Skylar does a great job coming up there and support in that safety position. And he's just an extremely good tackler, Scotty.
Yeah, it's tough to tackle in space, and he does a good job. He shoots out of there like a missile, and he's done a good job this year on defense. I'll tell you something else, Phil. think about this, and then I want to go back to Guthrie's offense. But the last 3 weeks, pick your poison on who you're going to stop.
Yep.
You've had big catches from 3, 4, 7. 21's caught a big touchdown pass tonight. You've got 5 different tailbacks, and the quarterback can run the football.
Yeah.
So it's offense by committee. It's not, hey, we got
a guy.
A few years ago when I was calling it, the joke in the office was hand it to Ide and throw it to Elliott.
Yeah.
Not
a bad plan.
No, it's a great plan. It's a great plan. But this offensive bunch is there's lots of playmakers.
And got to go back, Coach Mick. Offensive line is the centerpiece of all that.
Listen, Dalen's had clean pockets. The running backs have had lanes to run through. I mean, the offense has been really good the last 3-4 weeks.
Third down pass knocked down. Let's celebrate that. Nice play there by Clayton Carey. He's been picked on a lot, but he made a nice play there for the incomplete pass, and I think Lawton's going to have to punt this football away.
Sure think they would.
I believe this would just be their second punt of the night. They punt the football on their second drive. They went 3 and out.
Yeah, they had a turnover on downs one time and went for it on 4th, and we stopped them.
But a 51-14 score, that's usually not something you hear say. Just the second punt of the night.
In the first half.
In the first half.
Blue Jays will have Scammon back at that's Carlock back at the 30-yard line. He will retreat back to the 25. And here's a return. And he's out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 16-yard return for number 16. That was a pretty good pop there, Coach.
Yeah, it was a good tackle. Good tackle. Hemmed him up on the sideline and got a shot on him. But 16's a tough kid. I can promise you that didn't faze him.
No, he's a tough kid.
Anybody that runs full speed into a bouncing ball with people running at it, that kind of stuff don't faze him.
I had a family member of his say, "You said he was half a bubble off. What does that mean?" And I told him, and they go, "Yeah, that's right."
Yeah.
And I say that as a compliment.
Absolutely.
Absolute compliment.
You got to be a little bit different back there.
That's
Stand
right.
and look up in the air waiting on a ball when there are people running at you.
That's right.
And usually the ones running at you deliver the punishment, but Carlock is the one that punishes the other guys.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
many times.
So we still got 3:58 to play till halftime, and Guthrie's offense has another chance. Elijah Smith is going to put a lot of yards on this carry as he gets into Lawton Wolverine territory, as he'll take it to the 46-yard line. 9 plus 4 is 13 yards for the senior running back.
Yeah, I did a good job around that run. Just talk about this offensive line, too. Boy, they're giving them time to throw, doing a great job on blocking downfield, opening those holes up, just having a great game themselves, that offensive line.
Absolutely.
Dalen will hand it off back to Elijah, and he'll get a couple yards down at the 44-yard line, and that's got to be a good feeling. I know you had it a couple times, Coach Mick, for Coach Rice. We're talking about the receivers, the quarterback, the offensive line. It just feels like that the offensive sheet is just wide open. Just pick your play.
Yeah, it's who do you want to go to right now?
Yeah.
Who's got the hot hand, or where do we want to go? And that's a whole lot better feeling than going, what are we going to do now?
Yeah. This hasn't worked
on that side of that
right,
deal
sure.
too.
Rainwater into motion. He comes set. Dalen sets up the screen. Elijah took off before he brought in the football. Got a little greedy on that one. Falls in complete.
A lot of green in front of him there. If he secures this ball, that's going to be a big gain.
He knows he just didn't bring it in. But good play call and had it set up, just didn't finish it off.
I tell you who's disappointed on that play as well is Lance Evans, the camera guy. He had a great spot for that catch and run, and
just need to catch it and turn it up.
There'll be a lot of companion health highlights of this ball game, that's for sure. 3rd down and 8 on the ground for number 8. He'll lower the pads. Did he get 8? It only would be good.
Got about 7.5, it looks like. That's a good, tough run right there. He finished it going forward and puts us in 4th and short. Looks like the big package is coming on.
4th and 1. If they need them. 3 timeouts for Guthrie. Lawton had to spend 1 because they had 12 guys on the field. Whistles, and Timeout taken by Lawton. I think we're okay, right? I think we're good on timeouts. We'll keep it here. 51-14 until is the score. 2:24 until halftime. We'll kind of get you some different shots around the field here. There you see the Blue Jay huddle. There's Gilbert, number 50, the center. It all starts with number 50, right, Coach? And nothing happens until 50 gets it back to you securely.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that's the only thing that sometimes makes me nervous on these plays is it seems like the way we break the huddle, he's over the ball a long time. And sometimes when you're sitting down there waiting on everybody to get lined up as a center, your old legs start getting tired, and the next thing you know, you might fire one high. So hopefully
I think
we don't
about
have to deal with that right now. But
I think about that all the time, Coach, but on all levels of football, like OU. I mean, you watch Oklahoma football, and they have to take 6 timeouts a ball game because they're about to run out of play clock, and that center's been there for
that center's been
the entire time.
Down in his stance with his head between his legs, waiting on whatever signal they use, and you get bent over like that when you're a big fat guy like me, and I do it when I tie my shoes in the morning. You bend over and your whole gut hits your thighs, and your air starts getting a little thin.
And then you snap the ball, and then you got to block a guy in front of you. 4th down and 1. It's a bad snap. Boy, we were just talking about him, and now Carlock trying to make something happen here. He's going to be hit back at the 45, a loss of 12 yards.
Well, I probably jinxed us.
Well, I mean, we're never having that conversation
ever again. Ever again.
That was a terrible idea on our part.
Yeah. Just went off a little bit to the left, which tells me that he's down blocking to the right. Does that make sense? So you're trying to take that hard down step, and ball just kind of went left on him.
Yeah.
Lawton will take over with 2:17 to play in the first half. Ball's at the 45-yard line. Both teams now, with this offensive drive here for Lawton, both teams have had the football 9 times in this first half. Usually my play sheet I usually print 2 off. One sheet is usually get me to the third quarter, but tonight I'm going to need all sides there as Lawton throws it up and makes the nice completed pass as they have the ideas of scoring for the third time in this first half.
Wow.
They're going to go all the way down to the 38-yard line.
That's just a good throw and catch right there. Jump ball to number 11.
17-yard pass for the Wolverines. Again, a 2x3, 3x2 wide receiver set, 1-on-1. Clayton Carpenter in pass coverage as that one falls incomplete. Clayton there step for step. Didn't get the head turn around, but it falls to the turf anyway. And 1:48 left until halftime.
Yeah, good job right there, Clayton, covering on that. And, they're getting that ball out quick.
Yeah.
And they've got enough speed at the receiver spot with different guys that, if you're not in great position and they catch it, they'll catch it. So,
2nd down and 10. Gamble Smith, 77, ready to go. Pass across the middle, intercepted. Intercepted by Clayton Carey. He's at the 25, down at the 30-yard line. Clayton Carey, the junior, with the interception.
Yeah, it's Clayton's 2nd interception on the year. Of course, first interception came first game this season when he was back. First game he was back, and good pass rush there, and great job by Clayton. Good ball skills there.
Yeah, he just jumped underneath it and picked it.
Yeah, good job. And held on to the ball when he got jacked by number 2.
Yeah.
Coach?
They're going to start working 2-minute drill now.
Okay.
This is an opportunity to, more than likely they'll start throwing the football here, and they'll try to work the clock, get out of bounds, use their timeouts when they need to, and
pass caught. Nope, then dropped. Intended receiver was Skylar Scammon. 2nd down upcoming, and this might be the last time the offense gets out on the field. They might have one drive in the third quarter, but this might be their last chance as a full unit.
Yeah, I think, and I don't know, maybe they'll come out and substitute probably start with some of the skill kids. Mm-hmm. And, generally you don't like to pull your offensive line until you absolutely have to.
Dalen, 2nd down, comes to the near side, caught by Scammon this time, makes a move, but nice open field tackle there by the Wolverine defensive back. And it's just a small pickup up to the 30, we will call it the 33-yard line, so it's a pickup of 3 yards.
Clock's running right here. They're going to get their play signal and get lined up and run a little tempo here.
3rd down and 7. Dalen will look over to the sideline. His dad, the offensive coordinator. 17 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time there as we're about to go under a minute to play here in the first half. Dalen rolling. I don't see anybody open. Dalen throws it, trying to get in the tight window to Darion. It falls incomplete. Stops the clock with 54 seconds.
That was a good ball.
That was a good ball.
Yeah. I mean, you see it right here. I think it was well defended. He puts a nice ball out there.
Yeah, throws it where only his receiver can get it.
That's a good ball.
Pretty good coverage by everybody on Lawton's defense as well.
Yeah, good job overall.
4th down, 7. Guthrie's going to punt for the second time. Last time they punted was their opening drive, the opening drive of the entire ball game when they went 3 and out. They go 3 and out once again here. As this is a punt that will take another big Blue Jay bounce. Wolverines will get away from it, and it will be down inside the 30-yard line by Mason or Russell. 41 seconds left here in the first half. Again, stay tuned. Halftime show. There you see Mason Russell, jersey number 6. They call him Nine Knuckles.
Right there. Got his own swag.
Well, there's NIL deals now in high school football this week.
That's what we hear. That's what we hear.
Nine Knucks needs to cash in. He can dance for some money, right?
Oh, boy.
Got a 15-yard penalty earlier for that. Wolverines will start from their 28-yard line as this pass falls incomplete.
You know, high school football, Chris, we talked about, especially 5A, early on with that Tuttle game and then the Altus game where they had success throwing the ball. I mean, you know, that is the recipe, right? If you're playing against the Blue Jays, throw the ball.
Yeah, you're not going to line up and run it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
unless you have a Division I running back like Carl Albert.
But you have to have the threat of throwing the ball.
Correct.
To get some of the people out of the box.
Which they did.
They did.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's the hard part about that.
Wolverines through the air again. This one through the hands of the Wolverine. It falls incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down. 30 seconds to play in the half.
3rd down.
Chris, real quick on 4A football, we talked about Broken Bow and Poto. Poto fighting for a playoff spot. Losing right now, 22-7 at half. Broken Bow winning the ball game.
We will gladly pass along all those scores at halftime, presented by Senator Chuck Hall. 3rd down and 10. Again, 2 receivers near side, 3 receivers to the top. Quarterback hit as he throws it. It is well incomplete. The quarterback saw the pressure coming, got rid of it a lot faster than he wanted to because of that pressure. And now Guthrie goes 3 and out, and now Lawton goes 3 and out on back-to-back drives.
Well, that was another big-time pop.
Yeah, he may wake up in the middle of the night.
Watch this here. With 9 just flying in. Oh.
He may have nightmares.
Yeah.
Would not be the first quarterback to have nightmares after playing a Guthrie defense.
No.
Certainly
tough kid, though. He keeps popping up.
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
Number 9. Is it number 9 still in there, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, number 9. They fake it on senior night, and they're going to come up well short of that. And now Guthrie, 17 seconds. I thought Lawton would punt the football away and Guthrie would just kind of run the clock out, but now Lawton gives Guthrie a short field.
So you got all your timeouts. 17 seconds. Take a shot at the end zone.
Ball's going to be at the 32, the plus 32.
You do take a shot here, don't you, Scotty?
Well, there's 2 ways you can do it, Phil. If you think you want to try to kick a field goal, you can go for about a 15-yard out route and put you in good field goal position, or you can take your shot right here. you've got time to take a shot and get a timeout called.
Pass downfield, Amari Watson.
Let's go with the shot.
Yeah.
What a catch. Amari Watson dives into the end zone. Holy smokes. My, oh my, I hope the cameras are all over this one. I know this main camera was.
Wow.
That's a great catch.
That's
a
money.
Good throw, good catch. Man, and if you look back there, Dalen's standing back there.
Yeah.
The only person more protected back there is the white hat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Strike one Lounge PAT's up and good. 6 seconds on that scoring drive there.
Guthrie Bluejays 58, Lawton Wolverines 14.
We will obviously keep it here.
With Dalen, what a half of football he's having. I've lost count. I keep losing count.
It's 6 or
4,
7.
5.
What's the school record?
Man, I don't even know, Phil. I don't.
Six passing
I don't
scores.
remember throwing 6 in it.
I don't.
I was offensive coordinator for a long time, and I don't ever remember throwing 6 in a game.
It's got to be. This has to be a school record.
I remember 6 rushing touchdowns
Yes.
in a game, but I don't ever remember throwing 6 touchdowns in a game.
That has to be a school record. Has to be.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, that's,
you've been around just as long as I have.
I don't remember 6. I don't remember 5.
I can remember not being able to throw a touchdown in 6 weeks. So,
but I don't remember 5.
If it was anybody, it would be Keaton Callens, and I don't remember it.
I remember 4 with Keaton.
Yeah.
I don't remember 5 or 6.
I don't remember that many either.
I don't remember that many.
Well, the deal with Keaton is we didn't have to throw the football. I mean, not that we do now, but we didn't throw the football that often.
Yeah.
I mean, even though he was a great thrower.
Brian Dutton had 4 years of starting experience, but
I don't think he ever threw 6.
I don't think he threw 6 either.
Reed Roberts was a good quarterback, threw a whole bunch of them. I don't think he threw 6.
I think he threw 4 once.
Now, he won. He started 14 times and won 14 times. That's the one thing about Reed Roberts.
That's not a bad record.
No, every time I see him, I go, look, there's the only undefeated quarterback in the history of Guthrie Bluejay football.
S&T Oilfield Services, though, don't go backwards with it. And I think we might have one more play in a marathon of a first half. 58 first half points.
Well, the other thing is it's not 6 in a game; it's 6.5.
I know.
That I wasn't around 1920s or 30s or 40s, 50s, 60s. I guarantee you that's a record.
It's a record. I think 6. I think 6 in a game's a record.
And he's done it in the first half. I mean, I really am stumped about that. I am too.
It has to. It has to be.
I'll tell you who would know the answer to that. Ricky Bobby.
Yep.
Rick Michoud would know.
Coach Rick Michoud would know.
If
Rob Hudson would be up there as well.
Yeah.
Of knowing, and Lawton will take the knee, and the first half comes to an end. What a fantastic first half for the Guthrie Bluejays as they go into the locker room up 58-14 as they get ready to finish out this ball game and head home for the first round playoffs. Back after this, 58-14, this is Guthrie Bluejay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Countless people in the community that have been coming to Strive as clients are seeing real changes in their lives for the better.
We're all about getting to the root cause of your health issues. We're proactive instead of reactive. We have weight loss medications like semaglutide, tirzepatide, and lipomino skinny shots, IV hydration, infrared saunas, cold plunge, 4D massage chairs, and our newest technologies, the M-Cella chair for urinary incontinence and M-Sculpt Neo body contouring increases muscle by 25% and decreases fat by 30%. Check us out at StriveWellnessLounge.com.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a Pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. They say in life, you gotta look for the rainbows. It's right here in our new Rainbow Slush, a delicious prism of lemonade, strawberries, and blue raspberry. Discover Flavorista favorites in the Sonic app.
You wanna live free?
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
Phil Nichols somewhere down in the cheer camp down there, just off our screen to the left. Doing a really good job. We saw him working in the pregame show and down there entertaining the crowd at halftime. Halftime show brought to you by Senator Chuck Hall. Thank you for his support. Senator Chuck Hall was in Guthrie on Thursday for the State of the County Luncheon hosted by the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce. So appreciate the Senator coming back to Guthrie for a visit. There you see the young Lawton cheerleaders performing here at halftime. Sean Silvis, boy, 58 first half points. And, boy, there was a lot of celebrations on your sideline.
Yeah, there's a lot of highlight reels, just a lot of chatter on the sidelines from the guys themselves, just talking. Just, a lot like if you were playing sandlot football, you make a good catch, everyone comes in and high fives and talks about how cool that was. A lot of that kind of, I guess, not attitude, but hype going on down there. So they're having a lot of fun in this football game.
All right, Sean, we'll talk to you a little bit here on the halftime show presented by Senator Chuck Hall as Guthrie leads it at halftime, 58-14. Coming up, we'll have scores from around the state of Oklahoma brought to you by South Point Baptist Church. We'll also have the first half highlights brought to you by Companion Health. Plenty more to come on here at Halftime Show presented by Senator Chuck Hall.
Interbank is proud to stand behind every athlete, every team, and every fan this season. We're more than a bank. We're your neighbors, friends, and fans. Whether it's personal or business banking, Interbank is proud to help our neighbors achieve their financial goals every day. Located just blocks from the Rock. Come and see us at 224 East Oklahoma or call us at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a Pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. They say in life, you gotta look for the rainbows. It's right here in our new Rainbow Slush, a delicious prism of lemonade, strawberries, and blue raspberry. Discover Flavorista favorites in the Sonic app.
You wanna live free?
Since 2002, S&T Oilfield Services has delivered trusted, family-owned expertise from Texas to Arkansas to Wyoming. With over 2 decades of experience, a spotless safety record, and certified professionals, we provide customized flowback solutions you can count on. From completion to production, we put reliability, safety, and your success first. Schedule service today at 580-799-4428 or visit satoilfieldservice.com.
I know John for a long time. I like the fact that I can drive into the Autoplex and I know I'm going to get greeted by a courteous salesperson that's really there to help me. Not to pressure me to buy a car, but to help me. I've sent a lot of people to John. They make you feel like they were very, very glad you bought a car from John Vance.
John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Welcome back, halftime show here, Lawton, Oklahoma. Wager Silvas, Justin Seabolt, Lance Evans, Connor Phillips, Ronnie Phillips, Sean Silvas, Coach Scott Mick, Phil Nichols. I'm Chris Evans. Let's take a look at some scores around the state of Oklahoma here on the halftime show presented by Senator Chuck Hall, with some scores around the state of Oklahoma brought to you by our good friends at South Point Baptist Church. Coach?
6A1, Mustang. These are all halftime scores. Mustang over Deer Creek 38-7. Bixby over Norman 37-3. Moore beating Enid 39-0. Broken Arrow over Westmore 48-7. Norman North over Edmond Santa Fe 14-7. Owasso over Yukon 24-7. And then yesterday, Edmond Memorial beat Union 16-10, and Jinx beat Edmond North 69-8.
Yeah, 6A2 action, Coach. Sand Springs leading, now the high school huddles, number one ranked team in 6A2. Sand Springs leading Sapulpa 21-6. Putnam City beating Piedmont 20-13. Ponca City at half over Putnam City West 35-6. Muskogee winning big over Putnam City North 44-13. Where is my Stillwater score? Stillwater beating Southmore 21-7, Chris.
All right, we'll move down to Class 5A football. At halftime, Booker T leads Edison Prep 21-0. Claremore over Rogers in the third quarter, 40-0. Lawton MacArthur leads Bishop McGinnis. Was that the score the entire time, 21-7?
They scored late in the first half to put it up, go up 21-7.
So MacArthur leads that game 21-7. Okay. Durant being shut out by Bishop Kelly 24-0 at halftime. Pryor leads Dell City at halftime 30-21. Noble, they're in the playoffs. They're beating John Marshall 37-8. Guyman over Class and SAS 20-7. Coweta shutting out East Central 50-0. Duncan separating themselves from Midwest City. That score at halftime 26-8. Number one team in 5A football, 48-game win streak. Carl Everett leads Altus 28-7 at halftime. Collinsville shutting out Memorial 49-0 at halftime. Shawnee trails McAllister 13-0 at halftime. Shawnee did not qualify for the playoffs this season. El Reno shutting out Western Heights 41-0. Last night, Tahlequah beat Nathan Hale 49-20, and Newcastle won 56-7.
Chris, 4A action, some good ball games. Tuttle, number one ranked team in the state by many, beating a really good Harrah team. A Harrah team next year we think is more their year, beating them 55-8 in the fourth quarter. Let me go to Cushing winning big 48-0 over Catoosa. We've got Elgin winning 35-7 over Cache. Fort Gibson, of course, is beating Miami 42-30 or to 21. And Salisaw shutting out Ada right now, 20-0 at half. Broken Bow, Chris, we talked about it before the half. Broken Bow, Poto. Broken Bow winning that game right now, 22-7. Poto battling for a playoff spot right now.
Yeah, they might finish year 7-3 and out of the playoffs. That loss to Hilda last week is crucial.
Yeah, and then Grove last night in the win over Skytook, 57-29.
Class 3A, we got Shakota over Eufaula 21-0. Anadarko's over North Rock Creek 21-0. Holland Hall and Stigler 28-21 Holland Hall at halftime.
Wow.
That's one to watch. Muldrow is over Locust Grove 34-14. Lone Grove beating Bristow. Lone Grove home of Guthrie assistant coach Tyler Young.
Yeah. The Longhorns.
Lone Grove Longhorns up 20-14. In about 5 minutes left in the third. Heritage Hall all over Star Spencer 35-0. Pauls Valley beating Purcell 35-13. Cassia Hall, Berry Hill. Cassia Hall 21, Berry Hill 14.
Yeah, good one.
That's a good ball game. Verdigris beating Sequoia Claremore 21-0. Sulphur beating Manford 34-0. Seminole over Victory Christian at halftime 28-7. Perkins Tryon over McLeod 28-0. Lincoln Christian 42-0 over Idabel at the half. Kingfisher is beating Plainview 14-12.
Plainview lost their quarterback to injury.
Okay. And Cassia Hall is up on Berry Hill. I think I already said that one, 14-7. Did I say that one?
You did.
Okay.
And some scores down in Class 2A1 football. Chisholm shutting out Crooked Oak 41-0. Washington shutting out Lindsay 34-0. Chandler at Dewey. Chandler leads that one 28-7. High School Huddle's #1 team in 2A1 football, Metro Christian, on the road at Sequoia Tahlequah. Perfect 9-0 Sequoia Tahlequah. Metro leads that game 21-10. Hugo taking on former head coach of the Blue Jays, Rafe Watkins. Hugo over Prague 29-0 in the third quarter. Sperry leads Tulsa Central 21-2. Crossings over Dixon 13-7. Kingston over Roland 55-0. Webster over Westfield 22-16. Bethel over Hebner 32-18. And the other game to report, Jones and Blackwell, no score reporting there yet. The big one, I think, in 2A1 this week is OCS on the road at Mount St. Mary's. Tanner Ruff, former Guthrie Bluejay, leads that one. OCS over at Mount St. Mary's 17-6 at halftime.
Yeah, I want to go to some A1 real quick. We'll skip over 2A2.
Yep.
Two games of real interest. Fairview Cashin not locked up in the tie, 14-14 at half. Chris, this is the one that shocks me. Hooker and Crescent. Crescent beating Hooker 27-20 at half.
That will change a lot of things in A1 football if that were to happen. So if that score were to continue to hold on. So those are some scores around the state of Oklahoma, brought to you by South Point Baptist Church. Big thank you to our great crew out there at South Point. Take a time out. Come back with more here on the Halftime Show presented by Senator Chuck Hall.
Companion Healthcare is a top provider of home health, hospice, and private home care services in Oklahoma. If you've experienced an injury, illness, or hospital stay, then Companion Home Health can help you in your recovery with skilled nursing care and rehab therapies. The Companion Hospice team provides gentle care for the patient and meaningful support for the whole family. They are a Guthrie family-owned business with years of experience and trust, caring for the people in our own community. Loyal supporters of Guthrie Bluejay Sports.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Blue Jay halftime show. This will be the first time I get to do this. Phil's got a mouthful of popcorn, and I guess Chris is letting me go with it. So welcome back, Blue Jay fans. Blue Jays up 58-14 at the half.
Nailed it. And that was the last. You didn't have like 30 seconds or a minute to even think about it. Oh, now Phil wants to talk.
I hate him.
Yeah.
He did so good. I hate him. I hate him.
Yeah. By Senator Chuck Hall, and the Lawton Band continues to play here. It is their final game of the season, so this is the band final time to play as well here on the gridiron. Both teams have made their way back onto the field as we get set for second half action here in about 3.5 minutes. So let's take our final break, or one more break here. When we come back, we still got some first half highlights to look at, brought to you by Companion Health. This is the halftime show presented by Senator Chuck Hall.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community, and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority, and part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved one's wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
You spoke, Chuck Hall listened. In the state Senate, Chuck Hall is delivering real conservative results. He cuts taxes, invested in our schools, and passed the toughest anti-illegal immigration law in the nation. Standing shoulder to shoulder with President Trump, Chuck Hall defends Oklahoma values: faith, freedom, family, and our way of life. Senator Chuck Hall, your voice, your values, your conservative fighter.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
And I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs, 405-819-8293.
Welcome back. Blue Jay halftime show. Lawton Band continues to perform. We got senior night for the band kids here in Lawton this evening as well. Nice to see them do that. Take a look here at the companion health highlights of the game. Right here, you can see the fumble come out, recovered there by number 5, Pena. That's going to set up the Blue Jays for their first score. Going to be a nice little touchdown pass here. Great route. Wide open, secures the ball. Blue Jays up 7-0. Now watch this speed here. Scotty Boy, one cut, off to the races.
You're not going to get him.
Not going to get him. Great job there. One of the long runs. He's had several long runs this year. The first half was a half of long touchdown passes. Great job here again. Watch this cutback right here. Boom. Gets in the clear. Going to take it to the house. Second score of the ball game for Maddox. Watch this hit. See ya.
Great overfield tackle right there by Knight.
Tackle. Yeah, he does a great job at that. Going to come right back with more defense, Scotty.
Yeah, we get a good pressure right there by Rowan, and 2 steps in front of it right there. Good break on the ball.
You love to see this. The old offensive coordinator, long touchdown pass.
Yeah, tight end right up the middle, right down the pipe.
Now this one was a little bit of a crazy play. Doesn't field the kick clean. Picks it up, tries to fight, tries to get out of the end zone, doesn't get out of the end zone. 2 points, safety. They're going to come right back, Scotty, after they receive the ball. The Blue Jays are going to punch another one in. Good run there.
Good downhill touchdown run by Elijah right there.
Elijah does a nice job. We're going to mix it around. We're going to number 12 now. Yeah, Whitehorn on a good touchdown pass as well. Yeah, I mean, 6 of them in the first half, Scott, right in the basket.
That's wild. 6 touchdown passes in the first half.
Right in the basket.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. Defense getting on it again. Watch this hit. Boom. Never saw him coming.
Good break on the ball right there by Clayton.
Job. Clayton did a great. Why not? Let's have one more touchdown pass. What do you say? Great catch there. Blue Jays up big in the first half, 58-14. We'll be back after our final break.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
I have brought you here today to beg you to call Red River Roofing. They have the best trained staff in the state. The Red River sales consultants are experts that make sure every single roof is 100% waterproof.
I appreciate all your hard work.
Please save your questions for the end. In closing, call Red River today for your free inspection.
I'm convinced.
Red River Roofing. Even the kid gets it.
Welcome back. Blue Jays up 58-14. We'll start the third quarter here shortly. Looks like both teams are out of the locker room. Guthrie's got their kickoff team on the field. Lawton will get the ball to start the second half. And we'll see the Blue Jay defense, see what kind of adjustments we've made.
Ready to go. It looked like they were introducing the seniors, obviously, there. And they're going to play the fight song at least one more time on the field. And so that's going to hold us up just a little bit. I think that's okay. I think Lawton deserves a little one final time on the field. So
yeah, but I hope I don't hear their fight song the rest of the night.
That's true. We do got about an hour 52 drive back to Logan County.
Yeah.
A big thank you to Generations Church for once again giving us the drive to victory again. All of our road games, they supply the transportation for us and all the equipment to provide you the best product that we can deliver here with all of our production team and all of our equipment.
Not to mention, really, the snack game has went way up second half of the season. M&M's in there tonight.
I saw Coach Mick dig in there once today.
I was just looking.
Okay. You're not scared. You're not scared.
Well, I'm not, but I'm trying not to.
Oh, no.
Trying to do the right thing.
No, it's Friday Night Football. You do whatever you want.
I did just eat some peanut M&M's.
Do whatever you want, buddy.
And I had a Coke. Don't tell Jerry.
I won't.
Okay.
You know, boys, post-Halloween, I think the candy game is really on point.
Oh, boy, isn't it?
You just see more chocolate bars after Halloween.
And little bite-sized Twix.
Yes.
Not that I've eaten several, just saying.
Full-size Snickers at the Nichols house.
Is there an age limit on the trick-or-treaters?
Nope. Come over anytime you want.
Okay.
And Guthrie kicks it off to begin the second half, and I do believe we will have a running clock here in the second half, so that might help progress this ball game. And so stay tuned. Before you know it, we're going to be in the middle of the Terra Insure Group post-game show. We'll have our North Church player of the game. Boy, there are a lot of candidates tonight, and we'll also have our highlights of the game, and we'll hear from head coach Kelly Beebe. So stay tuned. It's going to be just like that. We're going to be in our post-game show brought to you by Terra Insure Group.
Well, there's a lot of great candidates, but I have a favorite right now, Scotty.
Yeah, I understand.
A clubhouse locker room favorite?
Oh, yeah.
So the Wolverines will start at their own 29-yard line. And they'll take their time getting the first play in here. Play clock down to 12 seconds. I got to be honest with you guys. I guess I wasn't listening close enough as the toss goes. I was thinking McGinnis was leading the way in that half, but MacArthur leads at 21-7. So that makes things a little bit more difficult to break down who goes where in 5A1 football. If McGinnis would have won, it been a little bit easy, but they still got time to come back.
And does Lawton Mac have to win by a certain amount of points?
They do.
Okay.
They do.
So McGinnis could still end up being district champs even with the loss.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Newcastle's already won their ball game last night, so I will be. I'll try to work on that here and kind of break it down a little bit more. We'll see how it goes. Second down after no pickup on first down. Nice diving catch out to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 5 yards.
Chris, along those lines, the one that matters to us, Carl Albert pulling away 35-7 over Altus.
Brings up third down.
That's good for the Blue Jays.
Yes, that's good for the Blue Jays. I like it. I like it a lot.
Good for the production team, too.
Great for the production team. Get to do one more at the Rock.
One more at the Rock.
Any week at the Rock
is a good week. It is.
We do have a running clock, so all these incomplete passes, Lawton's taking their time. 1 second on the play clock. Just get it snapped. Lob it up, one-on-one, and incomplete. And
I think – go ahead. I'm sorry,
we'll go 3 and out.
I apologize. There should be a rule. If you're in running clock, the officials should not be able to throw a flag unless it's personal foul or unsportsmanlike. Should be a rule. I'm just saying I don't want to see flags. It should be a rule.
So if you grab a face mask for a tackle?
Big deal.
No.
It's part of the helmet.
Phil is now advocating for prison rules in the second half of a blowout.
The clock is still going to run, Phil.
I know that. I hate flags. I hate flags.
So you
hate them.
Tackle them in the stands and we'll just play on.
Well, I mean, it's tackle football. Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
What? Why?
No one touched it.
Are you sure?
I don't think they did. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I'm positive.
He blew the whistle right away. That's a good sign.
Is it okay to blow a whistle, just not throw a flag?
Oh, back to me. Yes. Yes.
Did not touch a Blue Jay. Replay crew. Big thanks to Ronnie and these guys on these replays, man. I'm talking about this Blue Jay offense last 3 weeks. We've been pretty blessed with the replays, slow motion, camera angles. It's just a lot of people take it for granted, and we get so many compliments, and those guys do a great job, man.
Wager's been on point tonight.
Yeah, big time.
He really has. Wager's done well. They all carry Ronnie.
There is a flag down.
Oh no!
See, this is my point.
Well, I think it's either a sideline warning or a personal foul on Lawton's bench. Looks like the coaching staff.
Oh, he's still talking to him. Oh boy. Yeah, Whitehead's not happy. We called that a talking to in the Nichols house when I was growing up.
A firm talking.
He was getting a talking to.
Jays start to drive at the 18.
Now what do we got?
Timeout one. We're going to have a long conversation here. This is a coach conversation, I bet. Ronnie, how many timeouts we got this half? We need a bunch. Coach Williams took this timeout to talk to the official. There you see Coach Williams at the 35, one of the good guys in high school football. We'll take a timeout.
12 guys on the field.
Again, this Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Need a garage door expert you can trust? Meet Paul Creed, Guthrie born and raised, and the owner of A-Team Overhead Door. With over 25 years of experience, Paul is Guthrie's go-to pro for garage door installation, service, and repair. From simple fixes to brand new installs, residential or commercial, the A-Team has you covered. Call 405-642-7065 or email ateamoverheaddoor@gmail.com. A-Team Overhead Door, the varsity choice for all your overhead door needs.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Trailer. That's nice.
All right. 12 men on the field again. Lawton taking 2 timeouts because of 12 men on the field. First down and 10 for the Blue Jays. Dalen Rice remains in their quarterback. Handoff to Elijah Smith. And he'll be tackled after about a 2-yard pickup. Maybe a yard. We'll see where the spot is. Do have a running clock. They're going to just mark it right back at the 18 officially. Oh, no, they're going to mark it at the 19. So second down and 9.
Yeah, we're going to gain some time back here. I don't mean to make this about us, but it's a long drive home.
I'm fine, Phil.
I'm not.
More about you?
Absolutely.
Second down and
25
9.
years. He's just now figuring that out.
I'm having fun. We only get a handful of these football games every year. Run out to the 20-yard line, another 1-yard pickup. Third down and approximately 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go third down 6. I know what the real thing is. Phil wants to get home and watch that Thunder basketball tonight against Sacramento.
Who's that? Is that a soccer team? They play soccer, Thunder? Who is that?
Just lost their first game of the season.
Oh, boy.
The other night.
The reigning NBA champions.
Yeah, it's not real basketball.
Reigning.
Not real basketball.
What's real basketball?
Stuff played in the 80s.
Prison rules.
You could actually touch somebody.
Phil got popcorn and got grumpy all of a sudden.
I did. Popcorn put me over the edge.
My goodness. Another timeout. Please don't throw a flag. Timeout. Phil needs a spanking. This Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
At home, the office, or your commercial building, you want a professional roofing contractor you can trust. Red River Roofing Siding and Windows has been the Oklahoma leader in residential and commercial roof repair, maintenance, and replacement for over 2 decades. Partnering with the best manufacturers to offer the best roofing systems with the best warranty protection and the best financing plan in the industry. Avoid the high volume of underqualified, untrained contractors and call Red River Roofing Siding and Windows today.
Tina and Stefan and the entire staff, they are who you see them be. I mean, they're genuine people. They care about people. They've spent their entire lives in healthcare.
I can honestly say I'm 65 years old, and I'm probably in the best health I've been in my whole life, to be honest with you. And it's thanks to Stefan and his staff here, because everything they've done for me is just worked tremendously.
I just highly recommend Strive to anybody who's wanting to see a real improvement in their overall health, to be quite frank, their quality of life. Corporal punishment's outlawed.
Understood, Phil?
Yes, sir.
Third down and 6.
I'm so excited to be here. It's such a great ball game. It's a beautiful night.
Jays will run for it. Well, that'll make Phil happy. Elijah Smith will get the first down at the 30-yard line.
Come for a football game, get a little coming to Jesus meeting, huh, Phil?
Oh, there was a fumble on the play.
And the Wolverines will have it.
Lawton gets it back.
Or was he down?
Oh, wait a second. Now they're talking about it.
Was he down? Well, we'll see.
Boy, Lawton sure thinks they got the football.
Yeah, Sean, they were definitely pointing. Officials are still talking.
Official timeout.
Do they need a replay? Lawton's going to play it off and say, yeah, let's get off the field. Let's talk him into this. Oh, they're going to give it to Lawton.
Yeah.
Here we go. Down.
Never saw it come out.
That's our number 2 angle.
I never saw it come out. Did you guys?
I never saw it come out.
So Guthrie's first turnover of the game gives Lawton the football at the plus 30-yard line. Quarterback in there, number 4, Joseph Simpson. 6-foot junior, 180 pounds. They'll hand it off on the left side, and they'll get 2 yards. It looks like Herzl on the tackle. Let's take another look at another angle on the fumble. No fumble. This should tell us pretty good.
Yeah, it's out. It's out. Yeah, good call.
Yeah. Good job by the officials.
Yeah.
Good job by Lance Evans on the camera. Ronnie Phillips producing it, catching it. That's pretty good, guys.
That was first class.
That's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I love
last play, Lawton got a holding penalty.
Oh, so
First 20.
negate that run. They will replay first down. Back to the 40-yard line. First down and 20. 4-man front for the Jays. Tight formation with the 3 receivers top, and now they'll spread back out. One running back in there. We'll see if he's in there to block with the 10 personnel. Cade Barton move over from the line to linebacker. Roy McCone will have the second half off as a flag will be thrown and 15 yards be made up on that holding penalty earlier.
Chris, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Miss Tanya asked me, I said, Lance is really good at the camera. I said, is he better than Kel was? What say you?
Both have been great program kids throughout the years, no matter how you put it.
Talk. Here we
and
go.
You can put them in the right spots, and they do their own thing and do it exceptionally well. I think anybody would love to have them on their team, and we're blessed to have both of them have great reins and just ask anything. They do anything you ask them to.
Here's the fence.
Ask and answer.
Here's the fence.
Yeah, he's right on it.
Just get right on it.
It's going to hurt if he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt.
So I just asked Cale, or I'm sorry, I just asked Lance, and he said that he is definitely better.
Yeah, he calls himself the better Evans in many categories, so it goes back and forth.
The better Evans.
Well, we took a vote down here, and Lance definitely, Cale wasn't here to take the vote.
I can tell you, Cale set the expectation level.
Yes, he did.
That's a nice passing catch for the Lawton Wolverines, having some success down to the 11-yard line.
With all due respect to to Lance, I remember back when we used to, he worked the cameras at some state championship games.
Yeah.
And he had some of the best shots I've ever seen down there. So Kel was pretty darn good.
They both know what to look for. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
First down and 10 for the Wolverines. That's the easiest play of the night. Touchdown Wolverines, our third of the night. Gives the home team something to cheer about. 19-yard touchdown reception. Clock runs with the running clock, so 58-20 is the new score.
So how does that work on a running clock? Say, do a running clock, and then let's say the other team just starts scoring points left and right, and now it's a close game. Can they stop the running clock, Scott?
No. Once the running clock has been agreed to by both sets of coaches, it's running.
Yeah.
Phil wants to now stop the clock and play more football.
Well, I just hope everybody has fun, Chris. That's what I'm looking for. I just want everybody to have fun.
2-point conversion again. They were 1 for 2. Make it 1 for 3.
That carry again?
Yep.
Clayton Carey with the interception. Unreturnable. That boy, wish they could a couple weeks ago against Altus and Carl Albert.
Boy, Clayton's been all over
Carl
that
Albert,
defense.
Carl Albert.
If that is returnable against Carl Albert, we win at football.
Yeah.
Timeout from Lawton. This Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
You spoke. Chuck Hall listened. In the state Senate, Chuck Hall is delivering real conservative results. He cuts taxes, invested in our schools, and passed the toughest anti-illegal immigration law in the nation. Standing shoulder to shoulder with President Trump, Chuck Hall defends Oklahoma values: faith, freedom, family, and our way of life. Senator Chuck Hall, your voice, your values, your conservative fighter.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Just like that, we get set for fourth quarter action with the running clock here in the second half. Lawton Wolverines, after their third touchdown, will kick this one off here, brought to you by S&T Oilfield Services. It's an onside kick, picked up by Darion Whitehorn. Here's his return as he goes across the way, splits the teams. Lawton stays on his feet. Nice return back into Lawton territory at the 40-yard line.
Darion runs. He glides.
Yes.
He's a glider, man. That's fun to watch.
I told you, just like here in a few minutes, we'll be right in the middle of the Terra Insure Group post-game show. We will have the Norchurch player of the game. I wouldn't mind if Sean's available. We'd like to maybe talk to Dalen Rice, who was last week's Norchurch player of the game. So maybe we got two player interviews that we can get to in the post-game show. Of course, we'll hear from Kelly Beebe.
Oh, yeah, Coach Beebe. Always talk to him.
We'll have our highlights of the ball game as well.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's always a good time as well.
And we'll see. I think we can officially say we've got a new quarterback in the ball game, a couple new running back as well. Muhammad, I think that's Muhammad, stays on his feet. He's upset with himself.
He is mad.
Goodness. Xavier Morgan, I believe.
He wanted to get on the board there.
As he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
You got 75.
On the offensive line, yeah.
McBride, freshman Jason McBride, number 49. Freshman Levi Dennis is number 36.
You got 84, Scotty. Do you see?
I don't have 84 on the roster.
Okay. We'll get some more of these kids. Hopefully we can get some names on these kids.
Nice run here. Xavier Morgan, jersey number 10, gets it down to the 16-yard line. I got to stay focused here. Got to help my man Rob Hudson out here with these numbers here. 18-yard pickup for Xavier Morgan.
Nice run.
Offensive line-wise, right tackle Jonah Maroney. Right guard, trying to catch a number on
55, 65, 55.
65 is the center, is Janarius Morgan. Or that's the right guard, excuse me.
Yeah.
75 is the center.
84 and 44
Javion Harper.
Okay.
84 is the right tackle. Run here. Is that the freshman carry?
No, it's 41. That's
41. Walters, I meant Walters. I apologize. Thank you, Ronnie.
55 is Tanner Ross. He's a sophomore.
53.
He's not on the roster. 84 and 53.
84, Joey Gillum, we believe.
And then at receiver, we got 81, Braylon Chandler. I'll get it out in just a second.
A lot of Peñas and Paynes and Elijahs. 2nd down and 11 after the loss of 1. Handoff.
Uh-oh.
Morgan going backwards, nothing to the right. And let me try the left side. Left side is going to be pretty good as he'll be tackled at the 15. Only about a 2-yard pickup. Could have been a lot worse. It's 3rd down. Again, running clock here, so we got about 8 minutes and some change until the post-game show.
Yeah, Carl Albert's going to win that game. Obviously, Chris, down the highway, 49-14. Altus did score again.
So we can officially say Guthrie will officially be playing at home next week. We are awaiting the McGinnis-MacArthur game to go final to kind of give us an idea who's coming. Oh, Dalen Rice, QB1, all smiles tonight.
That's as excited as I've ever seen him.
Yeah. You might that's a Dalen Rice cartwheel basically right there. They're down to 9, 8 seconds on the play clock. Lawton Van continues to play strong. Morgan will go down. 4th down upcoming. No pickup on the play.
Chris, that's a big factor in who we're going to play is that Mac and Bishop McGinnis game. Mac's up right now by 14, 28-14.
That's a big number.
In the 4th quarter.
So if Mac wins, I believe, by 9 points or more, they would win the district championship.
They'd win it. More importantly, if McGinnis loses by 13 or more, they come to Guthrie.
McGinnis would
come to Guthrie.
And right now, if it's score stayed, they'd
come to Guthrie.
McGinnis is coming to Guthrie.
So you get a 1-loss McGinnis team in the first round at the Rock.
They're 9-0. There's Carlock. He needs a 1st down run, and I think it's going to depend on the spot if he's going to get it or not.
Flag
on the play.
Yeah.
Flag down.
Coming back.
Mental education.
It'll be a much comfortable broadcast setup next week.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Mick, Connor, and Ronnie have had the front row seats. Phil and I have taken the back seats last couple of weeks. So our monitors, and that's why I'm bragging on the camera, guys, because I'm actually watching their every move, calling these games, which is okay. There's been plenty worse setups here. So big thank you to all the great folks here in Lawton for taking care of us. In fact, we got the best parking spot in the entire state, nation.
Been coming here for 80 years. Finally, a guy says, you can just pull your van right up there by the deal.
Well, Sean Silvis is driving. Coach Mick is in the passenger seat.
Scared. Yeah, that makes sense.
You were hiding back there.
I was a sleepy time.
So, yeah, big thank you to the great – I mean, it's literally down the steps and right out the door.
Got an update. Mac just went up 35-14.
The Fighting T-Freds might be visiting the Rock. It used to be a big old 5A2 showdown. That might be a first-round playoff game. Blue Jays turned over on downs, by the way. Lawton will take over, 1st down and 10. So Bishop McGinnis, you look at Bishop McGinnis as the Lawton crowd getting excited here toward the end of the crowd in our crowd mic. Bishop McGinnis opened up the season with a victory over Deer Creek. They were down to Bishop Kelly 17-0. Pass thrown, and it is incomplete. Then Bishop Kelly, the big rival for Bishop McGinnis, led 17-0 in the 4th quarter. McGinnis scores 22 points in the 4th quarter to beat them. They beat Bishop Carroll, Bishop Lynch, 2 teams from out of state. Beat Newcastle, but losing to MacArthur. They also beat Duncan earlier this year, 28-10. So we'll check that score here in the postgame show.
Chris, other real quick score on 5A football. Pryor up 37-29, 4th quarter just starting.
Great ball game.
Good ball game.
Rickland Holmes for Dell City, Braden Ward for Pryor, showcasing in that game.
Boy, it's going to be a fun playoff run.
So this might be the final game for Lawton tonight, but if Lawton MacArthur continues on, they're going to be playing a football game here next week.
That's right.
Lawton Ike in the playoffs. They'll be on the road, obviously, so Lawton Mac will have the home field. So that would put Noble at Lawton MacArthur for a first-round matchup. A little over 4 minutes left in this one. Second down in 10. Flags. Oh, boy.
Who would Altus draw?
Altus being the 3 would go to the 2. That would be Newcastle.
Newcastle. That's right, because McGinnis falls all the way to 3.
3. With this score right now.
With the score right now, yeah.
And then Duncan at Carl Albert. Claremore at Coweta. McAllister would be the 2. Collinsville at McAllister. That would be good.
Good ball game.
Pass thrown in is intercepted. And the Blue Jays are going to walk into the end zone. It's Kellen Herzl, the senior, with the touchdown. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty on Lawton at the end of this one. Kellen Herzl into the end zone with another interception. Good to see the number 9 get into the end zone. We'll need to see how far he ran that one in. It's going to be a personal foul. It should be on Lawton.
We're going to
Go
offset
both
it.
sides. So we saw that in the end zone. That's the Blue Jays' second touchdown in the second half.
Good job right there by Kellen, reading quarterback size and just sliding with him. Steps underneath it and has about a 6-yard interception for a touchdown.
Ronnie, I think we got one more angle to see where after this here. We see where he caught that ball. So our man Rob Hudson can put it in the official stats and for my score sheet as well.
Is that Zaylen Creed in there kicking?
It is Zaylen Creed. How big was he a couple weeks ago in the Altus victory? So it's going to be a 7-yard touchdown run for Herzl.
He's going to be a good kicker for the Blue Jays.
Up and get
3 more seasons of him.
Final timeout here, fourth quarter. Blue Jays lead it. Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Companion Healthcare is a top provider of home health, hospice, and private home care services in Oklahoma. If you've experienced an injury, illness, or hospital stay, then Companion Home Health can help you in your recovery with skilled nursing care and rehab therapies. The Companion Hospice team provides gentle care for the patient and meaningful support for the whole family. They are a Guthrie family-owned business with years of experience and trust, caring for the people in our own community. Loyal supporters of Guthrie Bluejay Sports.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
65-20, just a few moments left in this one. Clock down to a minute 23 and they're rolling. Told you, our postgame show is going to be right around the corner. Our friends over in Cashin in the Goodwin field, as they're trying to find a way for a home playoff game. They're playing on their home field tonight. Here's a catch at the kick return from the 30 out to the 32-yard line. And just maybe a few plays left here in this one.
Yeah, Cashin had fallen behind by 2 scores, and they get 2 quick ones right back, tied up 28-28 against Fairview. Hookers adjusted some things at halftime, Chris.
Okay.
Winning now 46-27.
Over Crescent. Crescent, I think, is going to not qualify for the playoffs this year. Amari, little celebration dance there. Coach Sanders, no celebration dance. Probably a good thing. Amari has it down a little bit better than him.
Oh, there he is.
The only one I've seen better is Mason Russell.
Well, he can move, can he? I want to check that 4A action real quick here.
15 seconds. Lawton does not have to take a snap if they they don't take snaps if they want to. They will. Final play of the ball game. And Lawton. Oh, please, no flag.
Oh, yeah.
Don't read.
Darion,
get out. Darion, get out of there.
That's
last thing you want to happen here. Coach Young quickly out there. I'm glad he was able to sprint out there. Now you got to be careful on the handshake.
Yeah, they called the game.
Need a clean handshake here.
Yeah, we do.
Get out of town. Coach Zoe, they'll have him under control, there's no doubt. 8-2 for the regular season for the Blue Jays. There you see Coach Beebe and Coach Zoe with a big embrace, big hug at midfield. Blue Jays improved to 8-2 on the year. The Lawton Wolverines end their season at 4-6. There you see the handshake line as Blue Jays win this one. And for the Blue Jays against the Lawton Schools, they are now 13-3 and have now won 10 straight ball games against all three of those Lawton Schools combined, 65-20. All right, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to talk to head coach Kelly Beebe. We're going to talk to tonight's North Church player of the game. We'll also throw in Dalen Rice, last week's North Church player of the game. A little bit later on, we'll have the companion health highlights of the ball game. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
We welcome you inside the Terra Insure Group post-game show. The Blue Jays win it 65-20. You saw Lawton celebrate with their band. And there you see the Blue Jay huddle in the end zone on the far side. Payne, 9 Knuckles, part of the winning squad. Blue Jays 8-2 on the year. Excuse me. Pena. Blue Jays 8-2 on the year. Lawton High finishes 4-6. Post-game prayer. Coming up in a few moments, we will have our North Church player of the game, along with Dalen Rice, who threw 6 touchdown passes tonight in the first half. We'll also talk to Coach Kelly Beebe, that guy right there, after this break. This is the Terra Insure Group post-game show.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Countless people in the community that have been coming to Strive as clients are seeing real changes in their lives for the better.
We're all about getting to the root cause of your health issues. We're proactive instead of reactive. We have weight loss medications like semaglutide, tirzepatide, and lipomino skinny shots, IV hydration, infrared saunas, cold plunge, 4D massage chairs, and our newest technologies, the M-Cella chair for urinary incontinence and M-Sculpt Neo body contouring increases muscle by 25% and decreases fat by 30%. Check us out at StriveWellnessLounge.com.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services: mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
65-20 your final score. Blue Jays 8-2 headed back to Gelsman Stadium next week for the first round playoff game. Not sure who that is at this moment. We hope to maybe have that before we end. If we don't, stay tuned to Guthrie News page, social media. We will put that on those sites to let you know officially who Guthrie plays if we don't have the answer before we get off the air tonight. Blue Jays 8-2 on the year, getting ready for the first round playoff games. Let's go downstairs with Sean Silvas with the successful Blue Jay head coach, Kelly Beebe. Sean?
Guys, I am here with Coach Kelly Beebe. Coach, just a big win tonight after a big season. Just talk through tonight's game for us.
Well, we 2 incredible ball games the past 2 weeks, and kind of looking forward to week 11, and then here comes the trip to Lawton. It's 125 miles. It's hard to convince our boys how athletic these guys are when they have 4 wins. But they have, they're extremely young. Coach Williams is doing a good job out here. Had 5 seniors tonight, played 6 or 7 freshmen, so the future's bright for them. But our kids came out, and executed at a very high level. That was our goal for the first half. If we could get a lead, was to really be in that playoff mode. And then mutually agreed to kind of manage the game in the second half. So just all in all, I thought we threw and caught the ball incredible, which may come in handy, if we get a nice weather night in the playoffs. Rested some of our key guys offensively. Special teams were real solid. I don't think they rushed for any yards. So that's kind of our formula. And so all in all, pleased with the way the kids performed.
Yeah, talking about that passing offense, just Dalen Rice has had such a resurgence this year. Not resurgence, but just he's really developed. Just talk about how important he is for this offense.
Well, I think Dalen has definitely progressed as a junior, but he's got a pretty good set of receivers that go get the ball. Jace Maddox, Amari, Owen can catch it. Our backs can catch it out of the backfield. I don't know how many guys he caught the ball tonight. Darion I know had one. Owen had one. So he's distributing the ball pretty well. Coach Rice and those guys do a good job of creating space for our athletes. And it's like, you put 9 or 10 in the box, we can throw it. We'd rather run it, but we can throw it. So that's good to have, to be multiple when necessary. And again, you get to this time of year, win ugly, win clean, you just win in advance.
Yeah, so 6 touchdown passes in the first half. The guys are telling me they're thinking that's a school record for him. Just a great offensive first half. Now, moving on to next week, we get to play at the Rock. Just talk about how important that is to have that home field advantage going into the playoffs.
Well, I mean, we've been talking about it since August, since last January, either competing to win the district or for sure to have a home playoff game. And for our boys and our fans and our coaches and our community, it's huge. We're still in a little bit of limbo of who we're actually going to see between either Newcastle or Bishop McGuinness if everything plays out. So, whatever it is, coaches will be there early in the morning. And I've got a group text set up with the 3 head coaches from the other district. And we'll be on that, real quick and get films coming and rosters coming and all that kind of stuff. So it's an exciting time.
All right, well, Coach, congratulations on a great season. Great night tonight, and we'll catch you next week. Guys, we'll head back up to you.
All right, thanks, Sean. We'll come back to you here in just a few moments here as Guthrie wins it tonight. Big, as Dalen Rice, we think, might have set a school record. We know he set a school record for most touchdown passes in a half with 6. We do know that part, but we do think 6 in a game is also a record. Dalen Rice was last week's Norchurch Player of the Game. Coach Beebe had him for a little while, so we weren't able to talk to him. But with that, we can make up with that tonight. Let's go back downstairs with Sean Silvas with last week's Norchurch Player of the Game.
All right, guys, I am here with Dalen Rice, Player of the Game last week, and very well could have been this week. Just We saw you kind of take off in the playoffs last season, and then we all thought like, holy cow, we might have us a quarterback that can throw the ball. And then as this season has developed, you've really become just a clutch player. Just talk about that development, how that's been, with your team and all that.
Yeah, it's good. Like I could say last year I was, first time playing varsity football, a little nervous, and as time goes on, I just relax more, just make the right decision.
And you seem relax is a good way to put that. You sat in the pocket tonight and just had all the time in the world. You threw real relaxed, threw some very deep balls. Just talk about that offensive line that kind of gives you a pocket just to play in.
Yeah, no, they're great, and we just work hard at practice. You don't get the right looks during scout team, and it's good when they come out and block for me.
Yeah, so, last week, against Carl Albert, team came up short on a loss, but you had a huge game. And tonight, same different outcome, same type of thing. You've got a stable of receivers to hit. Are you just seeing a bunch of guys open? Are there plays developed for them? I mean, how nice is it to just have several guys to throw to that you have confidence can get yards for you?
Yeah, no, it's wonderful. Every single one of them I trust and putting the ball in their hands, and it's really great.
All right, well, congratulations, player of the game. We'll be looking forward to you in the semis, in the playoffs.
All right, we will come back here in just a second. Congratulations to Dalen Rice, North Church player of the game against the Carl Albert Titans. 6 passing touchdowns tonight. What a night for the junior. All right, time for the North Church player of the game here tonight. Guthrie wins it big in Lawton for their 8th victory of the year. A big part of that was Zane Thomas, who's been a 4-year starter both on offense and defense. He's been a special guy in his career, and now he's senior year. We'll be playing at home inside Jelsman Stadium. With that, let's go back downstairs with Sean Silvis.
All right, guys, I am here with tonight's player of the game, Zane Thomas. Zane, it has been a big season all year. I mean, you could have been player of the game on several occasions. Just talk about this season, just all the receptions, all the yards you've had, and how fun it's been to play.
I really put it all for my O-line. We work hard every day. That's where I get most of my yards from. But it's been a great season so far. Hopefully we go all the way this year and win it all.
Yeah, so I hear a lot, from the sidelines over here, coaches are saying run downhill. You seem to enjoy making contact and pushing through. It seems like you get a lot of yards after contact. Is that just instinct, or is that you just the will to score more yards for the team? What is it that makes you want to just keep driving?
It's like I would rather not be scared, because if I'm going to be scared, no point in being out here running the ball hard. And so I'm just going to go get what I can get for my team and go score.
All right, so big game next week at the Rock, first game of the playoffs. Are you excited for that game? You excited for what's coming in the playoffs? How far are we going to see Guthrie get?
Oh, we're going to go all the way this year. We're going to go make it.
All right, guys, I'll take it back up to you.
All right, thank you, Sean Silvis. Congratulations, St. Thomas, the North Church player of the game. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back, get an update on that score between Lott MacArthur and Bishop McGinnis. Who will Guthrie play next week? That's what we're trying to find out, as we had less than 7 minutes to play in that game just a few moments ago. More after this. This is the Terra Insure Group post-game show.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Interbank is proud to stand behind every athlete, every team, and every fan this season. We're more than a bank. We're your neighbors, friends, and fans. Whether it's personal or business banking, Interbank is proud to help our neighbors achieve their financial goals every day. Located just blocks from the Rock. Come and see us at 224 East Oklahoma or call us at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Since 2002, S&T Oilfield Services has delivered trusted, family-owned expertise from Texas to Arkansas to Wyoming. With over 2 decades of experience, a spotless safety record, and certified professionals, we provide customized flowback solutions you can count on. From completion to production, we put reliability, safety, and your success first. Schedule service today at 580-799-4428 or visit satoilfieldservice.com. At Mosquito Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
Lawton, Oklahoma, Comanche County, Blue Jays early and often in this one. Actually, Guthrie punted on their first drive. After that, it was touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. We'll describe that here in a little bit. Welcome back, Terran Sugar Group postgame show. Blue Jays victorious 65-20. Now 8-2 on the season. Lawton ends their season at 4-6. Guthrie finishes second in District 5A2. Carl Albert Titans are the district champions. Altus will finish third, and Noble will finish fourth. Who will the Blue Jays play? Still up in the air at this moment. Phil, last we heard, I think you got an update here for us in that McGinnis-MacArthur game.
Yeah, still standing 35-21, Mac leading. That is late in the fourth quarter. Trying to see about 2.5 minutes looks like in the ball game.
Okay, so if that score stays right there, and a field goal makes it really interesting, but if that score stays right there, we do believe that would be Bishop McGinnis coming to Guthrie if that score sticks.
9-1 Bishop McGinnis.
Yeah. Right now McGinnis is 9-0.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting there in that one. So we again hope to have that final here in just a little bit before we get off the air. But if we can't, we will definitely pass that along on all the social media pages for Guthrie News page.
Also, Chris, Pryor is extended their lead now 51-35 over Del City. 3 minutes left in that ball game.
Okay, this one here, guys, it was over pretty quick. I had a running clock in the second half as Blue Jays get the victory, and we'll be headed back home for a home playoff game. Coming up here in a few moments, after this, we'll have our companion health highlights of the game. Boy, there was a lot of them, and we'll wrap it up. We're still watching that McGinnis-MacArthur score game here. Terran Sugar Group, 622 South Division Street, online, TIGOK.com, and be sure to go see my good friend Seth Robbins, Dennis Oaks, Jason Herzl, also at Terra Insure Group. Take a time out and come back with those highlights of the ball game. There's a lot of them. This is the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Companion Healthcare is a top provider of home health, hospice, and private home care services in Oklahoma. If you've experienced an injury, illness, or hospital stay, then Companion Home Health can help you in your recovery with skilled nursing care and rehab therapies. The Companion Hospice team provides gentle care for the patient and meaningful support for the whole family. They are a Guthrie family-owned business with years of experience and trust, caring for the people in our own community. Loyal supporters of Guthrie Bluejays sports.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority, and part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved one's wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
Final thoughts from the stadium are ahead on the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
Need a garage door expert you can trust? Meet Paul Creed, Guthrie born and raised, and the owner of A-Team Overhead Door. With over 25 years of experience, Paul is Guthrie's go-to pro for garage door installation, service, and repair. From simple fixes to brand new installs, residential or commercial, the A-Team has you covered. Call 405-642-7065 or email ateamoverheaddoor@gmail.com. A-Team Overhead Door, the varsity choice for all your overhead door needs.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Welcome back for the final time here in Lawton, Oklahoma. Blue Jays 8-2 regular season. 8 victories, and I'm about to talk about the 2 losses. The number 1 4A Tuttle Tigers, number 1 in 5A, the Carl Albert Titans. This ball club's good enough to get back to UCO's Chad Richardson Stadium. They'll be home next week. We are still awaiting. We're watching the game right now in the press box. MacArthur leads McGinnis 35-21. A minute left to go in the ball game. If McGinnis goes down and scores a touchdown, they're more than likely going to lose the ball game, but that changes the standings just purely off of the district points. So Bishop McGinnis needs a touchdown to get a home playoff game. If they can't, they're coming to Guthrie, and they just had a sack back at their own 40-yard line. We'll update that game here in just a few moments. Let's get to the game highlights brought to you by our good friends at Companion Health. Big thank you to all of them. Early on this one here, it's going to be Rowan McComb forcing a fumble. Pena picks it up, and that sets up Guthrie perfectly. On a touchdown reception here by Maddox Vaughn, wide open, 20 yards, and Guthrie led 7-0, 6 plays, 32 yards for the Blue Jays. They had to punt the football away, and here comes the North Church player of the game. 89 yards for Zane Thomas, 95-yard drive. Guthrie on top, 14-0. 5:04 left to play in quarter number 1. Plenty more scoring coming up for the Blue Jays. Dalen Rice, 6 passing scores on the night. Here comes a big one to Maddox Vaughn, 68 yards. He was tough running the football, arm tackles. Nope, now I'm going to outrun you. Guthrie on top, 21-0, 3:10 to play in quarter number 1. Blue Jays will force an interception. Scammon, that's a big hit by Kellen Herzl, very worthy of another player of the game. He had an interception for a pick 6 later on as well. And here's a big interception by Scammon. I promise you that one. And that's going to set up Guthrie's next play. 1 play, 43-yard drive. Dalen to Owen, the junior to the senior, the pitcher to the catcher, the quarterback to the fullback. Guthrie leads it 28-0. Minute 53. Lawton can't pick it up. They're going to pick it up, and then they're going to go backwards. It's a Blue Jay safety, and they're going to go on top 30-0. That would be your halftime score. Or excuse me, score at the end of the first quarter. Guthrie quickly into the end zone. Elijah Smith from 3 yards out. Guthrie on top, 37-0. Dalen Rice, what a game he had. This one goes to Darion Whitehorn. He knows what to do with the football. 56 yards to the house. Guthrie leads at 37-8. And now, that was 44-8. Dalen Rice, what a beautiful pass to Jace Rainwater. And the Blue Jays increased their lead 51-14. That touchdown pass from 30 4 yards out. Here's an interception for junior Clayton Carey. He had a pretty good ball game as well, his second interception this season. Dalen Rice, how about number 6 on the night? Amari Watson dives into the end zone. It was a special, special night for the Blue Jay offense. And here's one more for the defense. A little pick 6 for the senior, Kellen Herzl, with the exclamation point to send the Blue Jays to Gerald Smith Stadium for a first-round playoff game. Those highlights brought to you by our good friends at Companion Health and a big part of the Guthrie community.
Yeah, I mean, involved with everything you think anybody in the community needs. Jeff and staff, everybody, they show up. Just, we're so blessed with so many great corporate citizens in our community, and they're definitely one of them.
Highlights brought to you by Companion Health. Blue Jays win it 65-20. Coach Mick, it's official in Oklahoma City. Lawton MacArthur with Sean Silvis. We like Sean's hat right there. MacArthur throws an interception. MacArthur is going to hold on and win that game. We believe going to hold on 35-21. Bringing Bishop McGinnis to Guthrie. It was a big rival game, 5A2. You've had many clashes with them. Not very many come in the playoffs, though.
No, not very many of them in the playoffs. I don't
think so. Yeah,
really ever remember playing them in the playoffs, but they're a familiar foe, and be just like one more district game.
So Phil,
9-1
McGinnis against 8-2 Guthrie in the first round playoff game.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the fact that McGinnis is going to come to town. I miss that rivalry. That was a fun one every year. A long history of great ball games between the two clubs, and 9-1, 8-2. To me, that's what playoff football should be. It should be great games every week, and that'll be definitely a great ball game at the Rock.
No doubt. And if you were just looking at a bracket, and the playoff run could look like McGinnis at home, Coweta on the road, Dell City or Pryor or MacArthur in a semifinal game, and then the championship game against a Carl Albert, Dell City, or Pryor. That's the forecast. We'll have the brackets out a little bit later on, but that's the long-term looking at it. Guthrie's going to have to be focused for a first-round playoff game against a very tough opponent. It didn't matter if it was MacArthur, Newcastle, or McGinnis coming to town. It was going to be a tough first-round game.
It's going to be a tough game no matter what. But I'll tell you what I like about it, Guthrie and Carl Albert will be on the other side of the brackets.
And Pryor right now has a 16-point lead, 51-35. As I think we might have lost one of our cameras. And that'll probably do it. They're turning the lights on us, so we need to get out of here. We got a 2-hour trip home. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast on GNP TV. Coach, final thoughts here from you?
See you round one.
Let's go. I love it. All right, big thank you to our production crew, including our camera operators, Wager Silvis, Lance Evans, and Justin Seabolt. Fantastic job once again. Connor Phillips with our graphics. Big thank you to our executive producer, Ronnie Phillips, getting everybody in position. Can't thank him enough. Final score for the final time tonight in Lawton, Oklahoma. The Blue Jays win it. Final score 65-20, 8-2 on the season. Home playoff game next week. Our next broadcast will be inside Gerald Smith Stadium. Bishop McGinnis Fighting Irish and the Guthrie Blue Jays. Our pregame show starts at 6:30. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. For Sean Silvis, the coach, Scott Mick, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We'll talk to you next week in the playoffs. Have a great weekend, and as always, go Blue Jays.
Guthrie Blue Jay football is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, and you. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. North Church Guthrie, you matter. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Senator Chuck Hall, taking care of the people's business. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 2415. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. Strive Wellness Lounge, health therapy. Companion Healthcare, home health. Guthrie Blue Jay football is also brought to you by Interbank, A-Team Overhead Door, Red River Roofing, Guthrie Tag Agency, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Mosquito and Pest Authority, Reese Appliance Repair, Exxon, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma. You've been watching Guthrie Bluejay football, home of the 4-time state champions. Until next time, go Blue Jays!